I am, in fact, the only big dick Bazuso.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure? There's not two?
No, because then it would be Big Dick Bazuso's brother.
And the world can't handle that.
Okay.
I could, I mean, granted, I mean, the descent. What if we're just going in to find him? What if the bioweapon is just Big Dick Bazuso's brother?
Ooh.
Actually, it's donkey teeth.
One
Magnum
of these days,
Big Dick
AJ's gonna
Bazuso.
be Big Dick Bazuso Senior, and I'm not ready for that day.
God damn.
Not ready? The fuck you mean not ready?
I heard. That's fine.
Irregardless,
Stark.
which is totally a word. I will see you gentlemen later.
Bye.
Meh.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, boys. I saw some crazy shit over the weekend.
What does that mean?
What happened?
I'm working storm support. I got today off, and then I'm probably back on storm. I don't have to. I have to go tomorrow because my car's getting out of the shop tomorrow. And then if they still need us out there, they're gonna send me back out. So flooded
Yeah,
roads, it's wild, dude.
Say, where the hell did they send you?
I got sent to Hickory, so Hickory didn't get hit too
Okay,
bad.
That's not awful, but still, that's still pretty bad.
Yeah, we are. They sent me to this one area across the lake, and we were trying for so long to figure out what the fuck was wrong because there was one part that was obvious. There were wires in the road, and then the other part is like this wire's live, but this wire isn't, and it's connected. What the fuck is wrong with this pole?
Man, all that pole dancing is gonna get you killed, Matt.
Yeah, true. I've got some photos if you guys want to see them.
Here's $20 dance for me.
God. Is the live wire included?
Electric. You want to be
So
electric?
wire's
This is
15
why-
of
this
that
is why
20,
I
my
could never
guy.
work in the trades because I would test the non-live wires, see that it was not live, and like double dog dare my apprentice to touch it.
You see, Jerome, it's amazing that you say that because I cannot tell you how many times my electrician's been like, "Hey, this wire isn't hot, touch it," and I just look at him like, "I'm not stupid. No."
Yeah, right.
It happens so much more often than I wanted to think about.
Trying to find some some of the crazier ones I took. Oh, and then I'll throw in a screenshot of Chimney Rock for good measure.
Oh, I've
Because
seen that,
Chimney
I've seen
Rock got
pictures of that.
Did
fucked.
you go up to Chimney Rock?
No, right now what's happening is we
Oh,
can't even access the majority of Western North Carolina
Yeah, I was
because
just
the roads
saying.
are fucked.
Yeah, it's
So
all
we're
accessible
starting
by
in
air
Hickory.
right now.
Yeah, so we're starting in Hickory and moving our way west. So everyone west has to fucking wait, and it sucks for them
To
at
be fair
least.
though, they're also getting FEMA support.
Yeah. So right now my team is in Marion. Literally the day I left, because I had a doctor appointment Monday. I was like, guys, I can't miss that doctor appointment, right? Like, gotta go to it. I'll be back that evening, and they were like, just take the day, and I was like, bet. So I was like, okay. I went to the doctor appointment, and I get a text. They're like, hey, we're going to Marion tomorrow. I was like, cool. I'll be ready. And then I get told to wait. They're like, not them, but my manager was like, hey, we can't send you back out. I was like, why not? I was already like on the team. I know because there was issues with getting new people out because of Duke bureaucracy.
All right.
So it's crazy. So I didn't go out today like I was supposed to. I was gonna text Connor that hey, I won't be here, but that ended up resolving itself. However, I'm exhausted. I did 35 hours between Saturday and Sunday.
Sounds awesome.
There were 35?
Yeah, I did a full week's worth of work in 2 days.
That sounds fucking awful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
needless
but
to say,
that's
I didn't
also
get
what
much
it's gonna
sleep.
take to fix Western North Carolina. Is
Yeah.
fucking tens of thousands.
Now, here's the thing. I have no room to complain because my team's been out there 5 days in a row doing the same thing. They're at 90 hours right now, or were before today. They're going to be over 100 after today. They started today at 90. Yeah.
God.
So I have no room to complain, even though I'm exhausted.
Ugh. Fun times in the state of North Kakalaki.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
And now for a pleasant distraction.
What do you mean pleasant? There's no such thing as pleasant down here.
Yeah.
Ah. But we all good? Everybody set, ready to go?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Shane, I hope your battle on the toilet went well.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Doesn't sound
I,
like it went well at all.
I was not confident.
I was
Yeah,
about to say,
defeated, yeah.
Oh, that was
about
a
about to
period.
say, if it was anything like the time where I came back, like huffing, but like, all right, I'm back, gotta take a shower afterwards. It's a decent shit.
You can't win a fight against the toilet, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You
That was a
merely
bad
endure,
time.
just
The other
walk
side.
away.
That was a
You
bad.
merely
True.
endure.
That was a bad time. Oh,
Oh, well, nonetheless, glad you're safe. Glad you live. But cool. All right, let's kick this off with a little bit of a recap. What will we?
Please never use that tone of voice again.
Why not? Oh god.
Or I'll bring out the ooh voice.
Oh no.
Someone's calling my
No,
name.
no,
guys.
Again,
I
a
gotta
war of
go.
attrition with a half-empty tank, my friend.
No.
Yeah,
damn!
true.
6 minutes of this is prime time entertainment. I'm gonna enjoy cutting this 6 minutes out.
I warn you.
Hey,
Love
don't
you.
cut it.
Will
Leave it. Leave it
lose.
in. You all have been trapped inside of the ancient dwarven stronghold of Brasval Doom. Having explored some of the different offshoots, last time you all decided to explore, I believe it was the civilian sector, finding parts of what appears to be a conspiracy, or what was once a conspiracy, against the Dwarvish crown. And after finding what you thought to be all three pieces that you needed in order to gain access to the repository of runes, you found out very quickly that you not only had to answer a riddle, but you also needed the signet ring, which you were able to find in the Iron Fist Noble House, in which you also found the ancient Book of Grudges of the once High Dwarvish King Brock Iron Fist. And upon reading it, you not only found out that he was sent here, but the current Dwarvish line is not the true one. Upon finding the signet ring that was needed to gain entry into the repository of runes, you all made your way inside of there, not noticing Venia was nowhere to be sighted as you once saw her walking in there as you all were walking out. And upon gaining entry, you all found your personalized magical items that all called to you individually, as well as noticing one Avinia Devereaux speaking in an infernal language at the Eye of Grimnir. She took the eye, unleashed some kind of magical energy into it, and unleashed this large mechanical monstrosity, which you all did battle with and successfully were able to defeat it. However, there was also an issue as to where all of this malignant magical energy was stuck inside the room with you, and you had to find a way to divert it, which you were able to successfully do so, and you ended up diverting it downwards towards the ice caves beneath you. And now we find you all walking back through this hallway into the main entry hall with many questions, perhaps some high feelings, and this is where we are now.
Immediately seeing her descend.
She didn't descend. What you saw
Or
is
she-
like she basically
like-
activated the eye and activated this kind of portal that came out of it.
Oh, okay. So, seeing that happen, and just knowing that she's going down, Arion's gonna immediately know that we gotta like hit the mines. We have to find a way to get down there. That we can't just let her escape with that, not knowing what her motives are.
We're also pretty damn hurt right now.
I'm gonna hit myself for the last of my lay on hands and give me 10 to put me just over half.
Look, I know we're all beat up, but come on, we cannot spend a whole day, a whole evening, whatever this may be here, just trying to patch ourselves up. She's going down there. That beam is going down there somewhere. We can't sit around forever.
Oh, we gotta find a way down there first.
Since when have you been an Aussie?
That was,
Ugh.
I didn't even mean to do that.
But have you really not been listening? God.
Uh, I didn't even mean to do an accent there. I'm just that.
Conrad's gonna look at you and go, easy for you to say. Oh, my head's still ringing from those fucking hits.
I need some muscle. It's time to go ask some questions to the people who sent us here.
Now that I can join you on.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
And I'm
that's
gonna
awesome.
immediately turn tail to go back out the door and then back into the main atrium.
I thought we were already there when we finished up.
You guys were walking back. You could.
Yeah, we were
yeah.
walking back. I'm gonna, as I'm kind of quickly like hustling down the stairs here, I'm literally gonna Aubrey, Golden Thane!
Yeah, I'll join you
Trying to
down
like
here.
grab their attention and wave them over.
So the scene you're kind of walking into here is you can see that the camp is a little bit scrambling. That large magical energy, kind of shook the entirety of the stronghold. Like you were able to feel it, just in your bones almost. So a lot of them are trying to, put some stuff together, figure out what the hell's going on. And upon your, screaming out to, specifically the two of them, they both turn at you and they're just like, what the fuck? Like both that kind of gesture, like what the hell's going on? When Gordon looks up to you, what in the blast was that? What is Lavinia?
Lavinia has hopped into a portal with an
She seems
artifact.
to be possessed.
Just sent herself down there. She spoke to us in Infernal and just descended in a portal through the floor. She's going down. Do any of you have any idea what might be down there that she might be going out there? What her motives are? She's an archaeologist, right? What motives would she have to just turn on us like that? I mean, she nearly killed the whole lot of us in there.
At this point, Corporate and Golden Thing will look at each other, and Corporate will be like, that was far beyond my purview. That's not what I was here for in the slightest. And Golden Thing will speak up. Well, I'm not entirely sure what exactly it was that she was after here. She said something about magical artifacts, especially this lost stave Grimnir, but whatever that might have been, I'm
She
not entirely
fucking
sure.
found it.
Was able to activate a portal?
Yes.
Well, she seems to be being
We had
coerced.
discerned that it was likely that the eye was behind those doors. We solved a riddle. We had to go and fetch a key. We were gone for minutes. And by the time we got there, the door was still locked. We put the key in, door swung open, and there she was with the eye. She is not
quite.
who she
Not
seemed.
quite.
What do you mean, not quite?
She
That is-
wasn't in there when the door opened, lad. She came in after us. She walked over to the door as we were going over to the Iron Fist to fetch the key. I asked her what she planned to do. There's nothing much there but a door, but she walked over. She wasn't there when we got back, but she also wasn't in here. She must have been concealing herself of some way, waiting for us to open the door, and came in after us.
Either way,
Grab
she's
the eye.
betrayed the group.
Mhm.
And we have to go after her.
I still think she's being coerced, especially considering her last words.
And how, pray tell, exactly do you think we're going to get out of here? We are a little bit sealed in last I checked.
Great
There's
question.
tunnels that run through those ice caves. Back doors, if you will. If this magical beam activated from the eye is pointed downwards to either A, melt those, 1, it opens us up to attack. 2, she'll be gone, the eye will be gone. And God only knows what she's going to be capable of doing with it. As to if she's possessed or not, maybe she is, I'm not sure. We have to catch her either way. It matters not.
Either way, we're wasting valuable time.
Oh, I believe
Says
after
the one that they needed to take a moment because they were pretty fucking beat up.
Well, you have convinced me, good sir.
Oi, hold on. Watch your tone now, lad. Your magic casters sit in the back while we have to hold that giant fucking golem off. I didn't see you take a single fucking hit, now did ya?
I did, actually. I'm missing 5
Ah.
HP somehow.
Yeah,
but-
someone isn't been paying attention in combat then, Mr. Commander.
It's not about who's doing more work or less work than the others. It's not about that.
I'm just saying I need me a bit of air.
Okay, we'll take you a bit of air.
I don't think the
Use it
mines are
too,
how we're
huh?
gonna get down there anyways. In the notes, in the book, the letters that were sent from the guy here that his family was able to sneak out, we may want to check the civilian area again, see if there's a hidden passage.
Alright.
Oh, it appears that we might have a way out. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll get the camp start packing up, ready to move. If you would like, I believe Avinia still has her stuff here. You can check it, do whatever you will with it. And it's at this point where you guys hear the sound of running footsteps. One of the Dorbish guards comes running up from the side, does a little salute. Sir, we have a problem. And he kind of has this look on his face of sheer disbelief. We believe the Skaven are mobilizing.
Oh, the rumble. We've woke the nest. Oh, Davinia's woke the damn nest.
Mobilizing from where, son?
The bazaar. They're going to be coming. And they're going to be coming fast. I was patrolling through the sewer. They're on the way. It's at this point where Golden Thing kind of looks. There's no guarantee that we can outrun them.
Golden Thin, do you have any potions of healing on you?
What are you proposing, son?
Well, we have to buy someone some time to find where it's at. We can't just let them overrun us. I'll take a few of the guards in your right hand and hold them off. Stop them before they can enter in here. While you lot find the fastest way out of here so we can get out.
At this point, you see Golden Thing's all pensive about this. He looks at you. There might be a different way. We can still hold the line, as it were. Don't know how much you will know about Skaven exactly, but if you generally cut off the head, the rest of the body dies, yes? Could attempt to find out wherever this pack leader is at. Cut him down. The rest should scramble.
Have to fight through the bazaar anyway.
How are we going to discern where he's located?
Well, I would imagine that would probably be somewhere in their quote-unquote nest. Usually, the one with the most scars, I find, tends to be the leader. And we might have some things that could help you with that. Or you could attempt to hold the line here, or we can just attempt to make a run for it.
The endless horde.
Oh, if we do go for them, we're gonna have to fight our way through.
It doesn't seem like we're gonna be getting out of a fight anyways. Hunting the big beast down may be our best bet.
We might be able to buy you some time. In a couple of different senses. We'll have all the guards posted up. We'll form a barricade. They won't be able to break through the lines for a little while. If you all want to go through, we have a few scrolls at our disposal that will allow you to sneak by. you a better chance of making it to, well, whatever this bastard might be.
Connor, just for your own housekeeping, while we're talking here, I'm gonna wrap my fist around the pearl and just squeeze it really hard. Give myself a second level spell slot back.
Aye.
Alright, listen, well, whatever we're going to do, it needs to happen right now. Unfortunately, your main fighter group here is pretty beat up, but we can probably make some magic happen.
As I said, we have things that can help you, but I'm only going to do it if you intend to go kill whatever's leading those bastards.
We don't have a choice. Of course we're gonna go after it. And hope that Avinia doesn't escape or kill us all from behind.
Something tells me she already has what she wants, lad. She might not come back.
Maybe not, but we'll lose our chance to contain her. Either way, we have to move.
We did. All right. What if I get the? Sorry, let me figure out how I want to word this. That ogre, the giant Skaven ogre, we can pretty faithfully assume that that is not the leader.
Correct.
Yeah.
It seemed feral.
Okay.
So what you would assume would most definitely not be a leader.
Is there any chance that I might know? Because I knew a little bit about Skaven and reading and such. Anyways, is there a chance I might know how, like, what they would do to pump up to raise up their captain head,
Yep.
whatever you want to call it.
Roll me. I'll say either history or nature.
Ooh, they're the same. Doesn't help a 7. 13.
Ah, big old 7-13. I'll say that you would probably remember reading that it's usually the oldest, but not like frailest, or there have been known to be some Skaven casters. It could be one of those two things.
Okay. All right. So if we're looking for this, if we are going after this head of the Skaven, there, from what I can remember in my research, there's one of two things that it is most likely: either the oldest Skaven that is still fighting capable, or there have been certain whispers of them having magic casters. Those should be the two big things that we look out for. We have to get back down to the sewers. Walking through the line. All right, I think this is doable.
Well, I'm glad you think so. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh, and Lord Goldenthane.
Excuse me.
I would highly recommend that take one or two of the guard that you intend to put on that line and shut that door and place them in front of it. Because last time that machine was active, Hyde's going to pull out his sample bottles. This is what happened to the people that it hit. He's going to hold up one of them specifically, and these were the dwarves.
See which
That machine gets active by any means.
You see, he points to two guards, has them go running towards the door.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That'll give us a little bit of peace of mind in the fight ahead.
All right. You're all in agreement with this. I'm not asking you to do this. It's probably just our best shot.
I agree. Our best chance to either continue the mission or protect our own hides. Let's move.
All right then. He gestures towards Varric, and Varric will walk over, and he hands you all a couple of scrolls. You notice one of these is a scroll of Pass Without Trace. So this will give you guys a bit of an edge to sticking that way. So that way you have a slightly better chance of making it to where you want to go, and it will last for a full hour. And as well as basically this kind of scroll of rejuvenation, um, which will give you all access to a long rest.
Oh, moist.
In which you all can take that now. It's cast as an action and it happens instantaneously. Everything that in regards to you as a person, as well as any items on you, will be reverted to, like or not reverted, but I guess, refreshed to a post long rest state. As well as handing you all one potion of healing each. And it kind of looks. God damn. God damn. Oh, was that for your charger? What? No, wait. Is that your fucking Is that your Portent die? Oh no.
That's yes.
Oh my
Two
god.
nat 20s is Portent die?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I can't force anybody to fail a save, but god dang.
Jesus.
So
We're about to let them
just real
fucking
quick,
chop us in.
we're hitting long rest.
Yes. So basically, scroll was
Okay.
activated. You all can activate a long rest, and take that as you please.
Based on the dynamic lights here in this room, Connor, about what time of day do we think it is?
Probably mid-afternoon into evening.
Okay. Heard.
I'm gonna grab my dinner.
So I take my
I'll be right
potion of
back.
healing and toss it to Conrad. I think I have all these names straight.
That is actually shockingly refreshing. All right, you boys, ready to go get this done?
About as ready as I'll ever be.
Sanguinette? Does your ferret need a shot before we head out of here, or are y'all ready to go?
He stays strapped.
I love him. I love him. I'd die for him.
Yep.
We'll die for the ferret.
I plan
Alright.
to.
Ever want to be good with woodcarver's tools more, so I can now carve him a tiny gun that he just gets to kick.
You know, this whole time I've forgotten that, like, in my other possessions I apparently have a pet mouse, so that might ally with this Skaven here. I'm sorry.
Gosh.
But I'm sorry
You
to
got a traitor in the ranks.
Genuine.
I was
Keep
gonna
an eye
say,
on that thing. If
I've
it
got
steps
it,
out of
I've got
line, kill it.
See, because whatever. I don't know what sound a ferret makes, to be perfectly honest.
Makes the sound of an obligate carnivore.
Cool. Alrighty then. So as you guys, are kind of making your way down towards the bazaar, you notice all of the, dwarves guards are basically set up in a shield wall, with a couple of crossbows in the back, just to try and slow some stuff down if anything happens becoming this way. You notice all of the servants and some of the workmen are getting a lot of this camp kind of together in case the line does fall. Um, they can try and make a run for it. You see, Golden Thane is commanding, helping everything out. Varric is leading the men, and Corbray seems to be getting a lot of paperwork and stuff together. And it's at this point where if there's anything you guys wish to do here, tell me now or forever hold your pee.
Corbray, we could use a man of your talents.
Sorry, you said we get all the benefits of a long rest, right?
Yes.
Does that include if we have things that we can change through short or long, that we can go ahead and change those?
We have finished a long rest, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, go ahead and add a +1 to your AC, because I'll be using Blesses of the Forge, considering we just took a long rest.
We love buffs.
Big.
It's at this point Corbray would kind of look at you and be like, I don't believe I'm needed down there. I believe you have gotten everything that you could possibly need from us to succeed. Plus, if that wall falls, I think it's best to have somebody to hold the last line here.
You do that.
Gladly. Say, did you find anything yet?
Found lots of things, Corbray. Not sure how many of which would be valuable to us if we're dead.
Just something to keep in mind, I suppose.
Yep.
Best of luck to you, Arian. I do hope you all survive. To this point, he goes back to his work. And you guys begin to make your way down to the bazaar. Making your way through this dugout and cut path, and eventually making your way back into the sewers. Oh, excuse me.
Yay.
Which I'm not going to bring up the battle map because I mean that's just going to be a little extra. But from what you guys kind of remember is that there's two different ways you could go. One way is where a lot of the Skaven seem to be coming from. Another way is where there weren't quite as many.
Oh. Well, let's pick a path.
Let's pick a path as battle music kicks into high gear.
Mm-hmm.
It's not battle music. It's just excitement music. That's
This
all.
is not battle music.
This isn't what you hear whenever you walk through a
It
sewer.
just fits
This is
the
just
scene a
sewer
bit more
music.
than-
Yeah, then the harbor
track.
music.
You don't say. Yeah, believe it or not, I don't think you guys are in a harbor.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys basically have two paths that you think will lead you to maybe where you want to go.
I'm
But
not
I
sure.
will say you all do still have that pass without trace scroll on you.
Spell.
Hasn't been cast yet, so you can activate it when you need or want to,
To who?
if you haven't already.
I don't even know what that does. I'm not gonna
I,
lie.
I like
use it.
left. I have no reason to believe it, but I like this left tunnel.
I'm good with left. We should cast that spell though. It's the duration of an hour. It'll last a while.
100%.
Alright, then let's cast it.
Bet.
Oof.
Oof.
We now have a plus 10 to stealth.
Just let us know when you want us to roll those stealth checks, Connor. All right.
So
Left tunnel it is.
Yep.
Let's hit
Left
it.
it is.
always go left. All right, so you guys are making your way down this left side tunnel, and this left tunnel is where you saw a lot of those lesser armored Skaven come from earlier, and you keep walking forward, and you notice that it gets nasty. You notice that the light is getting pretty low here. It's getting a little difficult for you guys to see in this part, and you guys. I would all of you like to make a perception check for me.
Perception.
Percepi for the boys.
I can't see shit.
I got a 16 and got a 7 out of the way.
Oh god.
No.
Me and Hyde can't see shit.
I miss my D4 from Studded Leather of the Wall.
It's really dark. I'm trying to lead Sanguinette, but I keep getting bit by the ferret, so I can't keep looking straight.
So let's see. Basically, Conrad, Mindy, Leon, and Arian. The four of you actually are able to hear the sounds of echoing footsteps coming from a bit further down. What was once, kind of this well-organized sewer is easily fallen into this dirt-like tunnel with a lot of these different offshoots. Trying to figure out where it's coming from. You're able to tell it's coming from one of the paths forward and to your left. I'm going to say there's probably like a couple of different paths that you guys can go, and from what you can tell, these footsteps do sound like they are coming towards you. So what are you guys going to try and do here?
I'm gonna go
Try to
lead
hide,
the
right? Go right
You
and
go
try to
right.
hide.
A big wave's coming.
Then
Yeah,
stay out
so
of
you guys are
sight.
gonna move towards the right, and if you all will roll me a sweet stealth check, but everybody gets to add a +10 to this because of Pass Without Trace.
It's gonna be a 29 from Arian.
25.
When I have the option to roll this, it says select roll mode. Roll because I'm with disadvantage.
Yes,
Yeah, you're
must
still
roll.
rolling disadvantage, but you still get to roll +10.
Conrad, re-roll that now.
It says
I gotta.
roll.
Okay, yeah,
Oh, there we
roll
go.
that one.
Disadvantage.
All right, disadvantage. Roll again.
So 25 in total.
Hey!
for me.
That's much better. That's
I
30 from your boy.
think the lowest one was a 21.
Yeah.
Well, hey, guess what? You guys are a-okay because you notice this large pack of rats. They aren't necessarily marching forward. They aren't in a rush either. They're walking forward, kind of investigating, checking a lot of these places. But when they look at you all, they kind of shine like this torchlight down into your hallway. You guys are able to like hide off to the sides and behind, kind of some fallen debris, some rocks and stuff as to where they cannot see you. And they continue to move forward. This appears to be a roaming patrol from what you can tell. Eventually, after a moment or two, they do pass. You guys can kind of peep your way forward. Are you going to go down the same path that they went, or they came from, or try a different path?
The way they came from is going to be.
Yep.
We know that there are going to be guards there because they just passed us.
Yeah.
We got a little bit more
Keep
time to
going
move.
left.
Let's go left.
Yeah, so you guys are able to make your way, move further down the left side. And the smell is somehow getting worse. You guys were just in a millennia-old sewer. It should have smelled vile. It's getting worse somehow. This
I think rats might be living down here.
yeah, who knows, right? But it's not necessarily just the smell of this, fecal matter rat feces stuff, right? There's something else about it. You get this faint whiff of this rank, almost magical energy. It's hard for you to tell. And you guys keep moving forward. It's like a maze down here. And I would like all of you to do either a perception or investigation check for me.
Stick with Persepi.
16. Damn.
Fuck. 9.
Investigation.
16, 9, 18. Okay. Yeah, so Sanguinet and Conrad are really the only two that would notice this. Oddly enough, neither of you can really see. I don't think either of you cast a light on yourselves. You're probably relying on those with dark sight
Yeah,
to be
well,
able
we're
to
trying
move
to be
forward.
stealthy, so yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
You guys are, kind of like holding on to them, but you're also like kind of keeping your hand along the either side of these walls. And what you feel what originally felt like scratch marks actually feels more like a kind of sign. Something that's been etched into the dirt. And upon like some slightly closer inspection, or maybe getting one of your night vision allies, able to tell that in a very crude common is a simple sign that says Clan Fisker.
And Fisters.
Fisker.
Yeah, Fister. We're saying the same thing.
Oh yeah, definitely. And it is pointing down one of these hallways. Now, you guys have kind of come to this large atrium where there's, I'm going to say, probably five or six different paths in front of you. And the one for Clan Fisker is leading you to like, basically the middle right path. But there's 4 other entries, and not entrances, but 4 other hallways or tunnels as well.
They have similar signs.
So from what you can tell, is that none of them have a sign, but you do notice that on two of them, and I'll say with that 24 in investigation, you do notice that two of them have a very crude skull and crossbones side signs on them. The other two are left unmarked.
So then,
Probably want
So,
to go
like-
down the clan hallway.
Yeah, let's
Ah.
do
If there's
that.
a leader, it'll be the leader of this.
Mm-hmm.
it makes the most sense to me.
And you guys begin to move forward yet again. When eventually you guys are, just walking down this tunnel, it feels like it's going on for a long time, but the passage of time-wise, it hasn't been that long. And as you're walking forward, you see a light at the end of the tunnel. It's very faint, but you see it nonetheless. And I would like all of you to do another round of stealth checks if you want to go up there sneakily, or if you're just going to kind of, if you just want to walk up there for whatever reason, you can. But I'm going to ask for stealth checks.
Disadvantage?
No.
No. Okay.
No, yeah, me and
I would say
me
so
and
there's
Leon are
one-
rolling.
You're the stealthiest stuff to just scout here.
Yeah, I was about to
Um,
say, I'm gonna stay
25.
Reroll
You
that.
want to use one of those? Or can I just roll
24.
a
No,
one?
reroll it.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay
Sorry.
back. I'm gonna
Wait,
stay back.
Oh, no, you're talking about
No.
Mindy. Okay.
I can
Yeah, I
reroll
got
once. I'm not giving
it.
you a 20. No offense.
Yeah.
Fair.
No, that's why I was like, huh?
Fair.
It's like
Yeah.
what?
I'm gonna signal to Leon saying we should let them go forward. Stay back if they need us, and we'll rush in.
Yeah, Leon hasn't like taken a step because he knows that his like heavy ass is like gonna like knock over a pot and it's gonna echo throughout the entire place, so he stays back.
Same.
Gotcha. So that's going to be a 25, a 24, and a 34 from Namindi. Jesus Christ. But you guys are able to move forward, and I'm basically just going to take you over to kind of this site that you guys are indeed going to be seeing. Is this large ramshackle home made of wooden planks and scaffolding that looks very much like this.
Hmm.
I remember this
And
in The Hobbit.
from what you guys can see, is that there are a lot of Skaven here, obviously. This is their nest, this is their home. They number in, from what you can tell, in what appears to be somewhere in the thousands. However, from what you can tell, is that there appears to be this duo kind of addressing them all from atop this large stone keep. It almost reminds you of, some dwarvish architecture in some ways, but at the same time, it has been just malformed by these guys. And you're a bit too far away to hear at this point, but you can tell they are addressing them. And after a moment or two, you can see, like, just kind of from where you are, is that this appears to be some kind of like speech. And I would like all of you, or I'm assuming the three of you that are up here, to roll me some perception to see if you can actually kind of hear what these things are going on about.
Hearing shit.
5.
Not hearing shit.
Something.
So Namindi, you probably only get bits and pieces.
Okay.
Just because of kind of how far away this is, and you are able to hear what appears to be a battle plan. And they have appeared to have taken that rumbling that was from the eye earlier as a sign from their god to prepare to fight. And it's at this point where a lot of these Skaven start cheering. Many of them brandishing weapons. Some of them appear to be in armor as well. And you see some of those rat ogres that you fought earlier as well. And they all begin to move. Not towards you guys. You guys are luckily in kind of this offshoot, where you don't really have to worry about that too much. And they begin to start moving towards all of these other holes, away from you guys, as you notice this one heavily clad in armor Skaven that was gesturing to all of these other Skaven. Walk away from the stone keep, and from what you can see, there appears to be a path to get to that stone keep. And now going back a little bit, Conrad, Leon, and Sanguinet, did you stay with them?
Yes, I stood back.
Okay. I want all of you to roll a perception for me as well.
Oh joy. God damn!
12, 4,
9.
9.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Look at us, the Three Stooges, just hanging about.
well, luckily, things seem pretty quiet back here. From what you can tell, at least. And not much going on back here. Things seem to be going all right. And so at this point, I imagine either you guys would move forward, or somebody from the front team would come back. Kind of get the lay of the land here.
Yeah, I'll come back.
Ooh,
And
pardon
let
me.
up. So I'll come back, and it's like, I only caught bits and pieces, but we saw this duo that seemed to be their leaders giving a speech to thousands of Skaven. And they've taken our fight earlier and the rumbling from that contraption as a sign from their god to fight.
All right. Well, suppose we find a way in and take care of that.
You got any plans?
Prove that their god isn't real by killing.
Well, I did
Connor,
notice
these are
that
all,
there
like,
is a
all these
path
structures, they're
where we
all made
can
of
get to
wood,
the
right?
stone keep.
Yes, they are.
They're
We're
We're
like-
thinking the same thing.
We're in an enclosed space, and smoke inhalation can kill you.
You said that they walked out in through just like tunnels in the walls, yeah?
Yeah, they're all making like their way slowly but surely. They aren't like, rushing towards anything.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no. So like they're moving towards these larger tunnels than what you guys are in, but it's not like these large openings.
Would a large mass of the forces happen to be crossing one of these bridges I'm seeing on this image?
Some of them absolutely are. Some of
Any
them,
important ones?
roll perception for me.
Please, God. Fuck! 7.
It's really hard to tell. It was kind of easy to discern the two Skaven that were, addressing them. One of them was, obviously in this nicer armor. And the other one was in these robes, from what you could see. And the rest of these guys, some of them are in armor, some of them are in robes, some of them have nothing on. It's really hard to tell which one could possibly be in charge or not.
Hazard a guess it's the ones giving the speech.
Mm-hmm.
Because basically what you guys see is like this large stone bastion that they were addressing from. The two figures walked back, right? So you don't really know. Well, you know they're not moving with the rest of the group right now, so you might have a shot at something. Not like a physical shot, but you might have a chance to go do something.
Well, that's probably what we should do. Make our way to the stone bastion and deal with
Yep.
those two.
Yep.
And whatever
It's
else.
as good of a plan as any. If it's all the same, I think I'll hang around the back of the pack for this. This loud armor isn't exactly the stealthiest.
Fair.
So you guys begin to make your way forward. And as you are making your way forward, I would like you all to roll a round of basically what's going to be a group stealth check. Except for you. Well, yeah, actually, I'm probably going to keep this as a group stealth check. But obviously, if you guys fail and stuff comes from the back, then Conrad, you'd probably be the first to know about it, or something along those lines.
Works for me.
Yeah. So
How am I rolling this?
Basically, it's just going to be total stealth. I'm going to see if you guys pass a threshold here.
If it's
well,
a 2 and a
roll
1,
It's gonna be
We
a
rolled a
20
one?
27 from Arion.
25 from Hyde.
It's a 7.
The one is for the reroll.
yeah. I thought I rolled a 2 and a 1. I rolled a 2 and a 7.
Cool. Well, I re-rolled that and I got a 25 before the plus 10, so 35.
So it's going to be, what, 17, 15, Jesus Christ, 35, 17, 25. All right. Cool. Luckily, the path that you guys did choose appears to be a sparsely guarded one. That patrol that you guys were able to avoid earlier appeared to be the most out of what was here. So you guys are able to sneak your way past barely, but you are able to do it. And you guys eventually make your way to this larger dirt section with what appears to be some failing scaffolding. But you are able to make it across and not really have any issues there. And you guys are indeed at the Stone Keep. You kind of scale the walls in such a way as to where you aren't able to really worry about being noticed, at least here. And from what you guys can tell is that there's this large, appeared to what have once been a tower at some point. Large circular building that was, appears to be where a lot of these guys kind of walked to, from what you could tell direction-wise. And you guys make your way there. And this keep is kind of in shambles. Absolute ruin. And I'm going to take you to... actually, I'm not going to take you anywhere yet. I'm going to have all of you roll me one more round of stealth, because it's going to basically be kind of a new area, as well as a perception check if anybody would like to see what's going on.
I would.
I will
33
also roll
yourself.
perception
Oh,
after
that's
this.
a nat 20 wasted.
Suffering.
Oh, 5 for
Reroll one.
perception.
Cool. Do I re-roll this just
Reroll,
flat
you
as
roll
is?
1d20, add +2.
Okay. Oop. Ignore that. Ignore that. That's
Better.
1d20. It doesn't do shit. It's still a 1.
Leo,
You already rolled stealth.
It's
Yeah.
14.
You rolled a 14 stealth.
Oh, okay. I heard. I rolled my stealth, and then I heard like roll 1d20, so I thought it
No,
wasn't
that's
stealth at all.
That
Okay,
is a
cool.
stealth check, yeah.
Okay,
You're
okay. That's cool. Then I'm gonna roll my perception. 22. Yay!
Oh, gee.
Okay.
14 stealth for me and for Steppy.
Oh, he magically can see shit.
Goddamn. Cool. So, stealth-wise, you guys are making your way forward, and I'm walking up. And I'm gonna say with that natural 20 in perception, Arian, you notice you guys are overall being fairly sneaky here, but you do see one Skaven grunt, who I will say roll a natural 20 on a perception check in order to find you guys. But I'll say you're able to clock him just before he sees you because of that stealth roll as well. Or you're able to, sneak just enough. And you're going to have one shot to take him down, or else he might alert the rest of the ones up here.
Oh.
All right.
How close is he? How far is he?
He's basically on this building,
Let's see.
probably 30 or so feet in front of you, up probably about another 10 feet. And he's just kind of patrolling, looking around. And
Nice
from
to
what you
loosen an arrow.
one person will have one shot, basically, is the time frame here. And I'll say, Arian, with that natural 20, you're able to basically do just kind of like a little whistle and a hand gesture, where the rest of you could probably see him.
All right, who's got the quietest, most lethal way to drop this motherfucker?
Like I said, I'm thinking Hyde could drop him with an arrow.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yay!
Yeah, him, because the way that guiding bolt works for me, it's a blinding flash of light. That shit's gonna alert somebody. So it's up to you then.
All right. No, no pressure. No pressure.
I've got a hand crossbow. If you want to let me take a shot too.
Yeah, that's fine. I got this.
I
Why am I an elf if not to shoot a longbow?
Can I use Praetor's
That
presence?
is a natural 20.
Never fucking mind.
Oh shit!
Bang.
And-
Kill that guy.
Man, that's the cleanest
Let's
30
go.
I've seen in a long time. Yeah, so I'm not even gonna make you roll for damage because wow. Yeah. What do you do? How do you do it? How do you understand?
I hear the whistle and I see the point and almost like instinctual training kicking in. My hand raises, bow, arrow pull forward. Fuck. Essentially, it's like it's less than a second. It's just full muscle memory, pulling, shooting straight through the neck, hitting just above where or like just below, so he doesn't gargle as much.
It doesn't gargle as much. Goddamn. But yeah, no, this is instinctual to you. These are the kind of lessons and stuff that you would have been taught and raised off of. So you being able to do this was no problem at all. And it drops to the ground, and you hit it in such a way as to where the momentum of the actual arrow itself kind of softened the sound that it would have made of it dropping. So you are able to basically make your way forward and not alert what's going on here to what you guys are doing.
Fucking shot Hyde.
And you guys find yourselves on what appears, or not what it is, but what is a disheveled stone bridge with a lot of these buildings and wooden scaffolding surrounding you guys. And in front of you is this circular building, or what was once a circular building, kind of torn down in some places, but is now just appears to be kind of this guard wall, almost. And from what you can see, which I believe the only one that can see this kind of stuff, is going to be Arian. And Arian, with that natural 20 in perception, I'll say it carries forward. You see a couple of guards posted near the entrance to this bridge, as well as one of those rat ogres from before. Which I will go ahead and take us over to here. Now, obviously, not everything on this map is as seen, but all of the buildings and kind of the layout is the same.
Yes.
The blackness.
Yes.
Darkness.
So some of you don't have a sight, because of lights and all that fun stuff.
Oh, there I am. Lone me in the bottom of the screen, the black void.
And at this point, where I'll say those with dark vision, you can see what you can see.
At this point, I need to take blind weapon fighting.
Okay.
You just need to start fucking swinging.
Alright, guys, here's what I see here. A main path forward is cut off. There's a rat ogre on the end of it, flanked by two grunts about maybe 15 feet away on either side. It looks like we've got a path that goes right and a path that goes left. Kind of hard to tell at this point which might be our most efficient path. Maybe left again. Move forward about 60 feet or so and then hang a left. We can continue to do so quietly. I'm going to cast Darkness, Connor. Right here. Actually, no. Right on the edge of their broken half of the bridge. Kind of to create like a smoke screen between the guy on the right, on our right, rat ogre's left, but just cut off their line of sight.
Okay.
Us.
So yeah, I'll say I'll mark a.
Conrad's just gonna stay at the back of the bus and just hold on to somebody's shoulder and walking forward.
Eh.
Man, God, they really did not make these fucking drawing tools easy to fucking use. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna doot.
Whatever works best and is easiest.
All right, we're just gonna call that 15 feet.
That'll work.
Yeah, we're just gonna call that that. And you have indeed cut off sight from the red ogre. Obviously, like on kind of like the sides, those other two grunts might be able to see you, but they'll have a harder time doing so. They do have dark vision, but at the same time, it's varying shades of black and gray, anyways. So it's not as much of a concern with darkness here. So yeah, I'll say, what is it you
Are
guys
they
are
able
trying
to see? They're not able to see through magical darkness, are they?
Oh no.
Actually,
But like
oh, okay.
they're mistaking like this magical darkness for just like, oh, it's particularly black right there. That's just
Okay.
all it is. Like it's minimal light or no light.
Yeah. All right. Word up. All right.
Because they ain't too smart.
All right. Listen. On my go. We're gonna go left, and we're gonna keep going that way until we hit that hallway. You're gonna feel the wall kind of disappear for a moment. Continue walking straight. If you turn left, I think you might fall off into the bottom of this abyss. Everybody ready?
Probably try to
I-
position like Sanguinette and Conrad in front of and behind me so I can see, so I can just sort of pull them both along the wall.
I'll be behind you. I think
Yeah.
I'll be in front of you. Freaking just fucking push.
I'll just be holding like the shoulder of somebody as like I'm walking through.
I was gonna say I'd help you too, but I only got 2 arms.
Oh, that's fine. And I was about to suggest, like, let's tie a rope to each other, but I was like, no, because if one person falls, then that leads to a whole other fucking issue we gotta deal with. So I will have the faith in the party to lead me to my destination. And if I fall, I will fall for 30 minutes and then die.
No time to waste. Let's go.
So what's gonna happen here is gonna try and keep you guys together as a group here, and I'm gonna have you all roll stealth again. And I will be having the Skaven roll perception, but it will be at much. Actually, I'm gonna do it at disadvantage for them because of that magical darkness.
My stealth rolls are steadily getting better.
Very much so.
Yeah, I just
Uh,
wasted my
and I'll-
second nat 20.
And I'll say this is probably going to
Correct.
be the last stealth check that Pass Without Trace will be active. So you can add that +10, but this will probably be the last roll that you have with it.
Cool.
Damn, I've already been down here for an hour. That's crazy.
damn.
I'm not tired at all.
Well,
I'm kind of terrified for them up front, up at the top.
that was 2 11s on the D20s, and I'm not going to lie, that's oddly satisfying to see.
I feel that. That is
Like,
satisfying as hell.
Just looking at that, that's 4 ones. So I don't know why. But yeah, so yeah, you guys are fine stealth-wise. None of you guys are like really setting anything off. You all are able to move forward for this next basically 30 feet and not have any real issues. And I'll say those with dark vision, you're able to guide those without it along and not have too much of an issue.
Yay.
So gonna move you guys forward a bit more. Pay no attention to that hole, basically.
Whoa! Ah!
And I'm gonna have happen here is I'm gonna have you all do one more stealth check to see if you can make it around the corner without any issues. Oh fuck! No, I dropped a D4. What did I? No, come back here. Don't stab me, please.
Oh,
God,
that's a
no.
2.
That's right.
Oh,
We
God.
were robbed.
Another
Maybe with
stealth
a
roll. Sorry.
35.
What's that?
5.
That's a 2.
Representing
Ah,
today.
Up to the
fucking
two
two
crew.
God damn.
God damn it.
But yeah, no. You guys are making your way forward.
God, I fucking hate stealth.
Sleight of hand. But you guys are making your way forward. And yet again, their perception check will be made at disadvantage because of the sight. They might hear you, but it is still a sight. Wow. You guys are incredibly lucky.
Oh, thank
Ones.
Christ.
Arguably so.
Well, arguably so, but at least for this part you are, because on one hand there was a natural 20, on the other hand there was a natural 1. So you guys are able to make your way into this little hallway without any problems, somehow. And
Yeah, with somehow.
just kind of shovel you guys on in. Shovel. And you find your ways into this leftmost path. And it's at this point where you guys kind of have, a shot to do something here if you wish. Or if you want to just keep moving forward, you can do that. Or if there's anything you wanted to prep, now would probably be a good time to do it. As you are out of the line of sight of these guards, these grunts, for a little while, you will be at least.
Do we have anything that might be able to push that big fuck off the edge?
How rickety is the bridge looking, Bubba?
You can't, from what you can see, like you're able to just barely see around this magical darkness. Is he's standing on some sturdy stone right now? But if you got him onto some scaffolding, you might be able to do something.
Let me see. How far away is it?
How far away is what?
I would like to, in the middle of that bridge, cast Druidcraft to make it sound like a small rodent is on the bridge, to try to lure them to it.
Okay.
I fucks with it.
I want to look at Druidcraft real quick. I'm curious.
Instantaneous harmless sensory effects such as falling leaves, a puff of wind, the sound of a small animal, or the faint odor of skunk. The effect must fit in a 5-foot cube.
Huh. So yeah, I'll
Whatever
say
animal is tastiest to Skaven is now magically inside of their blind spot.
You imagine that it's probably not going to be a mouse or a rat or something. But you
Like a rabbit,
definitely-
maybe?
Yeah, probably. It's the sound of a ferret, actually. Yes. No, but you make the sound of this unidentifiable animal, like the small barking or chirping kind of sound. And we're going to see if Le Rat de Auger is going to take the bait. And from what you can see, is that it begins moving forward into this magical darkness. And it keeps moving forward, and forward, and forward. Until you notice this large crashing sound.
Oh my god!
As this rat ogre has fallen off of the edge. going for whatever this creature is. It rolled a natural. Rolled
I
a
love
natural
that.
one, so therefore it was not smart enough, and it kept trying to go towards the sound. It has fallen off, and a lot of the reds have indeed noticed this. They haven't noticed you, but they're kind of like starting to move forward and be like, "Oh, what the fuck was that?" Uh, but yeah, that.
I'm so tempted to try it again, but lightning ain't gonna strike twice. I say we start moving.
But
Okay,
yeah,
you
I'm
might
with
as
you
well
on that.
try it at least one more time.
Who knows? You might get another nat 1. Just goes crashing off.
Well, we could also just, go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just keep moving.
Yeah,
the
I'm
trick is
with
taken
you,
care
with
of.
you.
goddamn. But yeah, no, you guys were able to make your way forward. If you wish to continue moving forward, I will simply readjust you all into a line here. I'll probably say that you guys moved over yonder.
Probably snaking this way.
Yeah, so slowly but surely making your guys' way forward. When eventually, I'm going to say you guys are in this walled off section, you won't be seen right here if you want to try anything. Like heard, if you guys move for any further forward, then you might be heard if you're trying to keep it stealthy or not. But yeah, you guys have a safe spot here for the time being.
Connor,
Yes.
do you know if I make noise in a shade form?
I will say no, you do not.
Okay. I can kind of scout ahead and see if I can plot our next path where we need to go. I'll be back in a minute. And you're gonna see me like reach to the top of my head and like pull down this shadowy mask, and I will burn a charge of the Ring of Shade, take a shade form, and just kind of go see what I can see. To try and gather our next option here.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say just roll stealth check here. It's gonna be very, very hard for them
Thank you,
to
baby.
see you or notice you.
14.
14. And then I believe, forget, do you get advantage or not advantage of a plus? No. But yeah, no, you're pretty stealthy.
Yeah, I don't get a plus to anything, but I am
You're
nearly
in all
invisible
essence,
in
all
dim
essence,
light.
you're a shadow.
Yeah, I'm
Which you
completely
are.
invisible in dim light. Dark.
So, which guess what? This is indeed dim light. So yeah, you're able to kind of see your way forward. Would basically be to the left. There is one grunt kind of just standing there for a moment. Yeah.
I'm gonna pick up like. I guess I can't see down here, can I?
No, he's kind of like in the doorway at the moment.
I'm gonna like. Fuck. I'm gonna just like whisper in his ear, just move, very like scarily, and then come back over here and see if he actually moves or not.
Roll intimidation. Yeah,
Your
I'm gonna say
grandpappy's
intimidation.
caving. Go call your mother.
It's only 12.
You notice this game's just kind of looking around, ready. It like points its weapon, not really sure, who or what said that, but it just kind of shakes its head for a second, and goes back to its duties. Just kind of like looking over its shoulder every couple of seconds, going like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
I'm gonna say, I said move, and I'm gonna push him out of the doorway.
Okay. Do contested athletics check then.
It's gonna be a 16.
16. 7. And you were able to push him out of the way of the door, in which it will ready its weapon pointed at nothing that it can see.
I'm going to. He's like, I can't really kill him, unless like, I don't know. Maybe I could have slit his throat with a hand axe or something, but I didn't really feel confident in rolling that. And then yeah, because my time's probably running out, so
It's
I'm gonna
getting pretty close. You
slowly
probably
go back to that door over here and wave. Well, the group's not gonna be able to see me either. Wait for my form to disappear and then wave the group in.
Yeah, and you guys are able to make your way inside this door. And this is. Oh, jeez, I need to get rid of. Okay, back up. Sorry, trying to get rid of that line. There we go. And this is probably going to be the last chance that you guys have to do anything without a fight breaking out, without them really seeing you. But you guys have positioned yourself in such a way as to where it's probably the best you're going to get.
We just start blasting, boys.
Like, if we're gonna do that, we'd love to get some light. So, you know,
I was about to say, because I'm just going to be
the two
swinging
of us
left,
that
right,
haven't
left,
been
right.
able to see or do anything could do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been holding hands.
Are there
Good
torches
boy,
along the
bud.
wall of this? Along the wall of this?
There are not. There are no sources
There
of
was
light.
in this place.
Well, more like snuffed out torches, like that they're there but they're not lit, is what I was getting at.
Yeah, they're like incredibly. It's so dim that it's not light for people like that you need to see. I mean, these creatures, kind of live in darkness, so that's the most amount of light that they're going to need. A lot of the light that you see is coming from kind of this magic towards the back, from what you can tell. At least as you guys are, able to get a lot closer. Is that towards the back of this arena, there's some kind of magic going on, which I'll say you guys are able to see that, definitely.
To be honest, if I can't see anything, I'm gonna start moving towards that light, so that way I can see what I'm gonna fight.
Which, I guess, I'll place it back here, because that'll probably be the best. Let's see. Can you two see that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll say that's probably, and I'll place another one up here as well, just for sanity's sake. That's where a lot of like this magical light is coming from. Like this is the most amount of light that you've really seen in this place. And yeah, so that's basically separated by a wall right now. Like you're able to kind of jump up, you're able to see it, and then you've got that one Skaven grunt tier basically like right in front of you. That is on
I had no clue.
edge, but yeah.
Can I try to sneak up there and shove him?
You can certainly try. But I will say, since he's like kind of on edge after being shoved for the first time, he's going to be actively looking. So he's kind of looking in that general direction. So his perception will be hindered this time.
Gotcha. Never mind then.
Roundhouse
I was like, I can try again. Get
No,
him
you
off.
said that he's on edge and he's like clearly looking for something, right?
He's kind of standing his ground where he's at. He appears almost afraid to move forward.
Could I command him
Honestly,
to
trying to
move
see
forward
if I
with a
can
spell?
make a sound behind him to see if I can make him turn around to give him an Indio window to go shove him off. But probably not.
I mean, honestly, anything like that, he's probably not going to fall for.
Not again. Okay.
No. The rat ogre is particularly dumb. This one is like slightly below average intelligence, from what you can tell. Like it's not stupid, it's still not smart.
Yeah, I gotcha.
We
But
can't do
Leon,
here.
you said something about command.
Yes, could I command it to flee towards the edge?
I believe that won't work because that would bring direct harm to itself because of the command spell.
Mm.
If I'm not mistaken.
You could command it to turn around.
You could just command it to flee, and it'll just try and run away. It won't run off the edge. Though.
Okay. What does the party think of that before I do anything?
I was wondering if I could get down to this guy, or because you shoved this guy, right?
No, I shoved this guy.
Okay. So what if I went after this guy?
You would have to go.
Up and around, basically.
You'd
You'd
have
have
to
to make it
around.
past the first guy.
Could I jump down here?
Yeah, probably. But there's the other two guards up top that could see you while you're doing that.
These guys?
Genuinely, let's take it one at a time until we can't. Because 3 out of the 6 people can't see right now.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. I don't know what else we would want to do.
Is he in line of sight? That guy up on the top.
Which one?
The one that got shoved. Next to the doorway
You
that's in
you
our
guys
way.
like can kind of like turn around the corner and like see him. You are able to see him. Yeah.
Cool. Put an arrow in his fucking neck.
Yeah, let's just do that. I'm gonna pop this door open, hide, drop his ass.
I mean, yeah, if we're going all in, I'd also like to light a torch.
So I'll say looses this arrow, dead on the spot, and eventually kind of falls off of this light, this ruined building, in which you're clear to, so you can light a torch. I will. Up. 20 feet of light. 20 feet of low light.
My God, congratulations to that author.
Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So yeah, you guys have a shot here. Your torch is lit. It is concealed as to where they won't be able to see you until you round that corner.
How far is it to here? About 60. Well. I'm not going to be able to get into melee with these.
Maybe not on one turn, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to try to, but just not off rip. So.
We're lining up an Alpha Strike or something. Arion, what are you thinking about doing?
I want to pop this door open. I'm gonna take part of your torch flame, and I'm gonna cast control flame. And
are you just doing that now?
When we pop this door open.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm gonna kind of stick it like probably here, so that we can illuminate this area. Yeah.
Remind me, Bubba, are Skaven humanoids?
Technically, yeah. Yeah, they would technically be considered humanoids.
Gotcha.
I didn't even know Skaven were in 5e.
They're not.
I thought it was a
They're
Warhammer.
not.
Yeah, it's a homebrew raid.
Yeah, it's almost like I adapt things from other sources and take it and use it as my own.
How?
Ooh.
dare you? The sanctity of
Can we
D&D.
see these guys like over here? Like actually like get a good look at them. I know we know
Yeah.
they're like there.
I'll
but-
say you can with all that like magical light. It's actually kind of illuminating them rather well, in which I will expand them so that way you can actually see what they kind of look like. The one on the left is the hooded one that has a staff, and yes, it does have this kind of green miasma kind of coming out of it in certain places and areas.
Mm.
It's a little scary. And then this one on the right appears to be significantly older, but also be in this heavier armor as well. It's not like, it doesn't have that standard in its hand or anything like that, but it does have this very crooked greatsword on it.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out. So, double or have the area bright light and dim light cast by the flame. Okay, sorry. So I'm gonna have to add a torch. Sorry. So I'm gonna add a torch right there. I'm gonna. I'm just prepping this so
Yep.
that way I don't have to worry about it.
Yep. Much
Can I
obliged.
ask one more question?
Yeah.
Would I have a clear shot to hit one of them from here?
I don't think
From
so.
here, no. You would have to move either through the doorway where Arian is. You could attempt to move a little bit further past that and get a little closer, or you can basically try and take that route that Namindi was thinking about going through. That was where the rat ogre was.
Okay.
I mean, it might not be a bad idea to hit these guys on two fronts.
Yeah, I can go with. So I will
That's what
move.
their focus.
I'll move
Yeah,
down
okay.
this way basically once we go.
All right.
So if we're getting set
about
up,
how long would it
then
take for us
I'm
to get through
here.
that front entrance?
Through. I mean, you
Or to
guys are
get there.
basically. You guys are basically. Oh, through the front entrance. I mean, it's. I mean, like it would only take like a turn and a half from where you currently are, and I would say you could probably get down here. Like it would just be like a little hop, hop, skip, and a jump away. Not terribly far to get down
And
there.
this honestly looks like a door too. You might just be able to.
Yeah, like you could just
over
hop
there.
over it, or you could just walk through a door.
Alright.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look over to Arian. I'm gonna. All right. So me and Mindy are going to attempt to go through the front door, and anyone else that would like to join to split their focus. The moment that you light that torch, I'm going to put an arrow into the spellcaster to try to draw his attention away from you people. All right.
All right.
Lost the accent there.
Conrad, which target do you think you'll be taking first? Of the two big ones.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to?
Conrad.
Okay.
Yes.
Good talk. We'll come back to that.
Oh, sorry. Muted. I was macking down on some. My fault. Didn't want you guys to hear the. What's it called? I'm gonna be pushing over, and I'll do my best to take out the big guy, and then get the guy with the armor to stay on me.
So you're going for
I'm
the
gonna
wizard
take this-
first, or the guy in the armor first?
Oh, is that not a person? Oh, I'm going for the fucking
That's-
wizard first.
The wizard's
Alright.
right here.
Yeah.
Sorry, my apologies. I was too far zoomed out. I thought those were characters.
They are.
Oh, they are.
There's 4 guys.
Oh.
Up there, yeah.
Oh, yeah. So those were guys. I'm gonna be going for the guy in the big armor first. That's what he's gonna say. I'm gonna do my best to get onto him.
I'm gonna be working my way around the edges, trying to take out all the small fry, so you guys can focus.
Sounds like a plan.
What I'm going
3, 2, 1, hit it.
to-
Boom.
The second that he does that, Bubba, I want to
I'm jumping down.
attempt to put an arrow into the wizard. I was trying to hold an action.
Yep. I am holding a cantrip.
So it's gonna be at this point. I'm gonna say, roll initiative. Just keep things plain and simple. You guys will be getting a surprise round off of them,
Yay.
because Jesus Christ, their perception has been terrible. Don't think I've rolled above a 7.
Let's
So-
go.
I'm gonna reload.
That's
Bubba rolling
terrible.
bad. Bubba got the curse tonight,
That's a
boys.
little
Let's
bit
go.
dry. I think-
Tonight, lads, it ain't good.
Oh,
your
that's
boy-
that's
your
Me
boy
and
is
bad.
going
Sanguinette
last.
gotta come out swinging.
Mass
bro.
Sanguinette.
I'm gonna be going
Always
last.
boys.
Let's go.
That's still a dirty 20. I'm actually surprised by that.
I forgot to
Okay.
click on my character before rolling. My bad.
me and Sanguinary walking out like the JoJo Bizarre themes, like fucking playing in the background.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is it?
That's
That's not JoJo's. That
Yeah,
is
it's not.
Mario.
You went
What do
fucking
you mean?
Mario.
Yeah, it's not at all.
Oh, it's
That
pitch
was-
black. Why is it dark as shit?
Oh, no. Shit, no. Oh, God, I actually deleted Leon. Fuck.
You die in here and then fade to black, bro. That is awesome.
Oh,
My
Actually,
man
I
had
love
sit
that,
to the
not gonna
9
lie.
health.
oh, the sun that radiates darkness is calling to you, Leon Ironhorn.
God, the
Can you see my
reverb.
sweet boy?
You'll
Can you
you'll
see?
find a man named Dominic Rowe on the other side. Say hello.
Oh my god.
First things first, compliment his gloves.
Oh lord.
Don't look him in the eyes either.
If you think you're safe, you're kidding
not.
yourself.
Leon, can you see? Please say it.
Yeah, I can see. I just thought it was really funny. It's like, wait, I gotta do the sound. I have an important thing I gotta do first. I gotta play the sound.
No, that's sorry.
You see
I
a piece of
actively wish
ass.
to
absolutely
thank my initiative.
backflipped
My
that
God.
fucking backspace key, and you were just gone.
I will say there's a dark void like right here for some reason. There wasn't a
Oh yeah,
dark
no,
void
that's
before.
meant to be there.
Okay, cool.
Always staying at the top.
Oh, that's so funny.
All right, so I'm gonna go in top to bottom of turn order for initiative, and then I'm going to roll initiative for the rest of these guys afterwards, just so that way I don't have to add an initiative to a guy that's probably just gonna die.
Fair.
Sounds good.
Sanguinette, you are up for surprise round with Leon
Intelligence
on deck.
saving throw from guy in armor. I'm throwing Mind Sliver at him.
Mind Sliver, cool. And that is an intelligence save, you said?
It is.
Cool. DC
15.
15. There's going to be a 16 on the die. He will indeed save.
Oof.
Edge.
Oh, but
But
I'll
he
ask-
still
I'll
takes
ask one
damage
to
from this, doesn't he? Half damage?
I don't think so. Cantrip.
Oh, cantrip. Sorry, I thought you. Oh, I was thinking Mind Whip. Tasha's Mind Whip. My apologies. All right, cool. But yes, he does indeed save on that.
That's all I got.
Cool. All right, Leon, you're up with Arian on deck.
Cool. I am going to move on over right here, and I'm gonna thwack this Gavin right here.
Do some thwacking.
Indeed.
That will indeed hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage. As you basically just run up and crush its skull in from the back from behind, and he just crumples over, falling to the ground.
Canonical Leon giving D back shots.
As I do that, I just kind of like give like a slight curse in Dwarvish to him.
Scum. But cool. All right, Arian, you are up with the Mindy on deck.
Wraith, can you ping the guy you just tried to sliver?
Big guy. Big armor guy.
This guy?
That guy.
Yeah, fuck it. Give me a DC 14 saving throw from that guy.
You're gonna sliver him too?
Yeah, I'm gonna sliver him too. Fuck it.
Hell yeah. Sliver that guy.
DC 14 intelligence saving throw. Hey, guess what? That's a 2. Shout out to the 2 crew here.
Hell yeah.
Hey.
He
Sliver
takes
D.
4 psychic damage, and he will have.
You subtract
believe-
4 from the next saving throw.
D4 for the next saving throw. Interesting. Alrighty, cool. Alright,
Take
anything
that
else?
one out, Conrad.
Ooh. No. Numindy,
I
you're up with
appreciate
Hyde
the
on
help.
deck.
Awesome. Let me see how far this guy is.
Don't-
He
don't turn
is
back into a saving
15
throw.
foot. This guy
get
is
ready.
20 foot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing I'd have to stand here though. So hold on. 10. Yeah, we're still good. Boop.
The
So I'm
double
assuming I
sliver
can't
is
stand there.
diabolical.
Got a sliver.
Let's punch him. Punchy punch time.
Yeah, go ahead and whack his ass.
There's a 9.
9 will not hit.
All right, bonus action. How about a 17?
17, on the other hand, will.
Nice.
Get him.
6.
6
Hit it-
damage
hit it,
as
the bad
you
guy.
basically rush in. You're trying to go in for like almost this like flying punch. You miss, just barely scraping his fucking jaw, but then you like basically just pull back, and then you actually just push your elbow forward into his neck, and he just falls over and dies instantaneously.
Fuck yeah. That's my turn, boys.
Hyde, you are up with Conrad on deck.
All right. You might not be super happy. Can I have that wizard make a wisdom saving? Actually, no, not yet, not yet. I will declare this fire arrow though. I'm gonna put an arrow into the spellcaster.
And the spellcaster, cool. Go ahead and roll me a hit.
Please, game. That's so abysmal.
Ah.
I do apologize. A 13 will not hit. As you basically loose this arrow with fire attached to it, it just goes right past him like this magical current, that's kind of behind him. Gets into your eyes. It kind of hurts you a bit, so you wince a little bit, and you just barely miss him.
Okay. Let me go and consider. I'm debating how important this is. Hyde would probably still really like this plan. I might go ahead and action surge.
I begrudge you nothing.
Well, will Hyde or won't he?
Yep. Hyde is gonna action surge, and try to put it. He's gonna try another fire arrow for funsies, but he is gonna try to hit the spellcaster again.
All right, cool. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay, that hits. 26.
Yes. What do you mean? No, the 26 obviously misses.
Oh,
The
God!
26 hits. Roll, go ahead and roll damage.
Yep, and can he also go ahead and roll me a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw and fail it if he would not mind?
How does a 15 on the die do you?
That breaks my heart. Okay.
I'm so sorry, lad.
Let me go ahead and.
He wasted all of his bad rolls on the perception. Oh no.
Oh well, give me a second. Still going. So he succeeds that, but he will also take. Is that 2? That was 1d6. Why was that not 2? 3. Okay, so that's a lot of numbers. 13 from the bow, 6 from the fire arrow for this turn, and then 3 psychic damage.
Cool.
22.
Yeah, that's pretty good numbers actually. As you lose this arrow, as it has this fiery effect to it, ends up actually connecting, probably going right into his abdomen. It winces in pain, and looks directly at you, quite angrily, I might add. Anything else, my lord? I think that's it. Actually, I think that's literally all you can do.
Yes, it is. I did have one question because this says deal an additional 1d6 fire damage, dealing an additional 1d6 per turn until put out.
Yeah. So
is
he
that
has to
every
spend
turn, or my turn and his, or my turn or his turn?
his turn, not your turn.
Okay.
So he can effectively spend his first turn putting out his fire, but he's currently on fire.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
All right, cool. So Conrad, you are up, and then we will be in initiative proper.
See, I don't understand why this does this for your campaign, but not Ray. Like all the time.
Does what?
Huh?
My freaking mouse just never likes to use this ruler that I have up here. It glitches, and I'll just as I'm dragging, it'll just do this shit as I'm trying to drag it.
Got you.
So,
Where you wanna go?
like right there. I'm gonna hop, skip, and a jump. Please, for the love of Christ. We're gonna land here, because I believe that is 25 from where I was.
You can go a little farther.
I can go a little farther.
Yeah, you got another
All right. Boop. And then I am going to move an additional 20 from here. And see if I can get into... I'm going to move... I'm going to move 5 to get... I'm going to move right here to this doorway. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and attack now. I can use the rest of my movement to get inside of that room for them to have to come get me instead of just being out in the open.
I'm sorry.
We're
what was that?
gonna shoot this guy
With
with a crossbow. With a crossbow, hand crossbow.
gotcha. Okay, go ahead and roll a hit.
Right, that is a 19.
19 will indeed hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
Die. I saw 7.
Oh, seven, man. As you basically are just barely able to find your mark, and you do get a crossbow shot into his neck. You can tell these guys are pretty decently armored, so they're going to be effectively like sergeants. You know, they're going to have some health, some AC, and they won't die immediately like a grunt would.
Gotcha. And then I'm
But
gonna
yeah.
use all my movement to get into this room, so that way they can push me into this room instead of me just sitting out in the open. And then Big Boy is my target. I'm going for his ass after I deal with this brick.
All right, cool. So I'm just going to roll some initiative.
Hopefully, Big Boy doesn't go in the opposite direction of me, because I am at the bottom of the initiative order. I will have nothing to do but piss, scream, and cry. Mauled, seethe, and rage all at the same time.
I think it's so funny that we slivered that guy twice, Wraith.
Liver.
Just snap your fingers. Get
There,
slivered, idiot.
sliver that guy.
Think.
Oh,
Alrighty
Alrighty then.
I think it's time to cast all my cantrips from now on. It's just
Oh, now we are on initiative proper. So first we have Sanguinette, and then we've got the caster on deck.
Okay. I am gonna cast Hold Person on big guy.
Oh, was
Yeah,
that wisdom save?
Yeah, Wisdom saving throw, DC 15. He subtracts a D4 from whatever he gets because he's still slivered.
Oh, Arian, if you wouldn't mind, just go ahead and rolling me that D4.
you want me to roll the D4?
Roll a 4.
Oh.
I had to
Aw.
Better than a 1.
You know, I really thought I had you for a second, but that was a 16 on the die. Or
Let's
not on the die,
go!
but 16 total. Minus 2 is equal to 14.
Sliver.
So he has been effectively slivered and cannot move.
Get paralyzed, idiot.
That sounds so unfortunate.
Now the question is do
ahead.
I turn into a sliver bot on that guy until he dies?
I mean, slivering him is really funny.
Who?
I'm gonna pop myself out of here so I'm out of line of sight
Gotcha.
of enemies and things for concentration reasons. Because Sanguinette knows how to cast magic, and that's gonna be my turn. I believe I don't have any good bonus actions that I can use right now.
Gotcha. Cool.
So,
Alrighty. Mr. Casterman is going to spend his turn, putting himself out. Believe it or not.
Makes sense.
He begins
Yeah.
very frantically patting out this fire that is starting to cover his fur.
Look at
and
I don't know, I think that's a
dancing
dumb move.
beard.
He will end his turn. So Leon, you are up with Arian on deck.
Cool. Is this a door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Because like where I was standing, I was like, I'm pretty sure this is a wall I'm standing on. I just couldn't tell what this part is. I will go ahead and shimmy my way out right here, and I will guiding bolt this guy. And if I get a successful hit, I will also use a charge from my helmet of command.
Cool.
It was an 18.
Which one are you hitting? Sorry.
This guy right here.
That guy? Cool. Yeah, an 18 will hit.
Cool. So he's going to take the normal 4d6 damage from Radiance. So that's 8, and then I get to do another 1d4 plus 2 for that.
Hold on.
Oh, wait, never mind. It's melee. Yep.
Melee attack. Yeah.
That is my bad. I read that too quickly and got too eager for damage. He'll just be taking the 8 normal damage.
Oh yeah, no worries. So he is going to take that normal 8. Alright, cool.
Yes, that's it. Because I can't use that as a bonus action to give the other benefit to. So that ends my turn.
Excelente. Alright, and now we have Arian up with the last remaining grunt on deck.
Wraith, should I keep slivering that guy? Like, will he make continual saves?
Yeah, he makes saves at the end of his turn. So I mean, slivering him is worthwhile.
Okay. But if I hit him with something,
Fine.
is that an auto crit or
Melee
how's
attack
that work?
only.
Melee only? Oh, a bummer. I wanted to hit him with an ice knife from way downtown.
I mean, he does automatically fail dexterity saving throws. And you have
Rude.
advantage on attack rolls against him. It's not.
Excuse me.
And I'll tell you what.
We can't dodge.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna put a hurting on that guy. I'm gonna ice knife him. Or do I ray of sickness him? Actually,
I would definitely go for an attack roll.
yeah.
Unless it's a dex save, because I mean he fails dex saves no matter what. But also the rat ogre was immune to poison that we fought earlier, so.
Oh, true. Yeah, never mind. Then yeah. We're gonna second level ice knife his ass. Advantage. Double 13s. He will fail the dex automatically, so he will take this in full. That's gonna be 13 damage to him. Gonna hasten a sliver and hit him with that as well. So that'll be a DC 14 int save on armored rat.
Well, shout out to the 2 group. So go ahead and
Jesus.
roll that D6.
Status of
Hell
5.
yeah! Hell yeah!
5 psychic, hell yeah.
A solid 5 psychic damage, and he will minus a D4 to his next saving throw.
And I'm gonna hold the line here in case somebody tries to rush Wraith and break that concentration.
Yeah, I've
Was
got some
Bluff on
defense, I'm
time,
ready
though?
for it.
Alrighty, cool. So that is into your turn. So now we have Mr. Gruntman, who is very confused with what is happening, bursts through the door, and is going to, I guess, probably just run over here.
What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, true.
What they doing over there?
What the dog doing?
What the niggas doing?
And he's going to attempt a chuck, probably a javelin at Leon, just to see if he can hit something. No, he
Swear
can't.
the N-word.
What?
What? Huh?
No. Okay, that was a 3 on the die, so no, he will not be hitting Leon this day. Naminda, you are up with the boss man on deck.
Perfect. Meow. We schmovin'. We gonna punchy punch
Do it up, my guy.
at the nat
Punch
20.
them niggas. A nat 20 punch that.
Yeah. So how does that work? I know it's a crit, but
You're
do I
really
just
So you'll be doubling all the dice that you do for damage. But Matt, I will also say, count out your tiles next time. I believe you're short 5 feet, but I'll let it slide this time.
yeah, I got it from because I was here. 20
Read.
and then 20. That's 40.
Ah, okay, my bad. I was 1 square over. No, you're good. But yeah, go ahead. So you're gonna be rolling double the damage die for that.
Gotcha. So 1, 2. Alrighty. So that was an 8
not the
and a
Yeah, so it's just gonna be the die. So it's basically 2d6 plus your modifier. So in that case, it's just gonna be 9 damage.
Okay, I see. I gotcha. Where's that modifier located at?
The
Sorry.
modifier's +4. If you mouse over and roll 20, it'll tell you. You rolled a 1 on the second d6.
Ah, gotcha. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So then just take the 8. So like you said, a 9.
Cool. That was your first attack, so you still got however many more you want to do.
Sweet. We're gonna go down, hit that flurry of blows. So I will go ahead and spend that. So let's go ahead and make 2 more, starting with the first one. Almost another nat 20. I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah, 25 will indeed hit.
All right. 10 damage. Good set.
Oh wow, good fucking damage numbies right there. As you basically just charge into him. Isn't Flurry of Blows 2 strikes?
It is. So I get to make 1 more.
Yeah, make another one. And an 18 will hit as well.
All right. He takes 15, or not 15, 29 total.
Ah, dang. As you run in there and just unleash this little fury of blows, and you're hammering into him. He is looking pretty freaking rough, dude.
Okay. I can also use Hand of Harm on any of the attacks I make by spending a key point to do extra necrotic damage. I will do so.
Says Hand of Harm, unarmed strikes. Once per turn. Okay. Yeah, with another 7, like you unleash, this flurry of blows. You kept punching him so many different places, and then on the last strike, you just unleash this vile necrotic energy, and it sort of starts to envelop him, and you notice he slowly begins to like cough and choke as he falls to the ground dead.
Hey.
All right, cool. Anything else?
That is my turn. I can't do anything else. I'm gonna
That was a
use the restroom real quick.
pretty good turn right there, actually. So cool. So this man is currently being held by personing. What's the DC on that?
15.
15, and then Brandon, go ahead and roll me that minus D4 as well.
Oh, well.
Fuck. DC 16.
Thank God. That was a 19 on the die, so even with the -1, he will
Ooh.
pass. He is no longer being held, but I believe was the hold person at the start or end of a turn?
End of his turn.
End of his turn, so he's done anyways. But he is currently free. Hyde, you're up with Conrad on deck.
Right. Well, I gotta shoot at the bad guy.
But which one? There's so many.
I'll put another arrow into the wizard. Oh, I hate it.
Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. Hold on. I need to...
Off. There's no shot. You're within 30 feet of me, right? Yeah, nope.
Yeah, no. Damn. Well,
Oh, shit on.
yeah, is what it is.
Depression. But yeah, I apologize. That will indeed miss.
Yeah, it's fine. Win some, lose some.
Alrighty. Anything else? Movement or anything?
I'm back.
Nah.
So now we're up to the Vermin Guard here. That will be.
I was
moving
gone for a second.
forward.
Wait. So did we decide that his fire damage happens on his turn or mine?
He put
His
it out.
turn.
He
already
put
did it.
himself out. Okay, I'm sorry. That was
Yeah.
my second question. I stepped away for a second.
Oh, you're good. So now all these guys will be moving forward. 25. He's going to be shimmying right up there. He is going to be shimmying right there. This one. Yeah, right there. And we're going to have an attack on Arian.
Uh-huh.
That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Balls. Ow.
I'll take that as a yes.
Yeah.
And that is going to be 10 slashing damage as he brings his sword up and just cuts right into you. Then we're going to have an attack against Conrad.
Yay!
That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Yep.
That's going to be 11 damage with slashing damage as he rushes forward and just gets a good slash right across your chest. And
Oh,
2,
real
3.
quick, I'm gonna use my reaction to use my channel divinity. No, never mind. I only get one use of that. Fuck that. Never mind. Sorry.
I will also remind you that your bracers do indeed have another reaction as well that can help you in moments like that, but that could be used for future reference. And then one of them is going to shoot a crossbow at Mindy.
Sounds good.
7. So no, that will not hit you. And that will end their turn. So Conrad, you are up with Sanguinette on deck.
I forgot about that. All right, so I hit the bad guy.
Hell yeah.
I swing at a bad guy.
Swing at the big guy.
Swing. A 16. Do I miss it, a bad guy?
A 16 will just hit.
Ah! I hit it, a bad guy. Hell yeah. I am not going to smite this man. I should have smote that man.
Man, that's pretty solid. So he takes 15 damage.
Yes.
Still pretty good.
As you basically, he splashes into you. You just kind of look at him, splash right into him, doing a much heavier blow. Anything else, my lord?
No, that's all I have, my lord.
Awesome. Give me 1 second here, fellas. I'm just gonna go get a drink of water real quick. I'm feeling quite parched. Figure out your turns.
No worries, because I'm going to join you in that endeavor.
Leon uses nuke. Everything dies.
Bro.
And the world is saved.
I should have
Unfortunately, I
smoted
can't
him.
quicken anything else, Wraith, but
That's fine. I'm gonna try to get this guy off this. I'm gonna try to get in line of sight of Conrad so he run up to the wizards.
Yes. I thought I was going to kill
I can
this
replace
guy.
your attack rolls with a 20
Oh, word.
and just crit something.
Hell yeah. I thought I was going to
Do
kill
the
this
funny.
guy with the 2d6s, but
Yeah,
Did we ever
Yeah.
establish what the rules were for weapon switching? Does that take a full turn or no?
if you drop your weapon, you can draw one.
Okay.
However, you cannot stow a weapon and draw a weapon on the same turn
Okay.
without using an action.
Because I have a crossbow and I could use a crossbow to shoot at the same guy that I did the guiding bolt with too. I just
I'm
wasn't
gonna
sure
try
what
to
the mechanics
this
were.
guy away from us.
Okay. Then I'll just keep. Oh my
I don't
god.
have a way to kill him, but I do have a way to get him the fuck off.
No, that's fine. If that's your plan, I will not impede that. I will keep heading right.
Thank you, fellas. Sorry. Alrighty, cool. Sanguinette, you are up with the caster on deck.
Since we know Skaven are kind of around, and we know they have like a weird god, would I know an approximation of what it looks like? Asking for flavor, because I believe I can just do this, but I kind of want it to be this.
Yeah, I'm gonna say roll me a religion check.
Sure, I'm proficient in religion, I believe. I know about gods and things.
So like the basics when it comes to the Skaven god. It is known as the Great Horned Rat, and it is depicted as, guess what, a large rat with many horns on top of it.
Gotcha. Cool. I am I'm gonna move to get into line of sight of this dude that's on Arian, and I'm gonna cast Phantasmal Force on him.
Ooh.
He'll need to make an Intelligence saving throw, DC 15.
DC 15?
To see if he believes my Phantasmal Force.
God, I wish I could sliver as a reaction.
Shout out to the Core 4 right there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to create an illusion of a big-ass horned rat that only he can see, but he believes it to be completely and entirely real. It is going to tell him to I want to make sure that it can tell it to harm himself, and it can. It is going to tell him to jump into the pit because he has like sinned against its like commandments or the equivalent essentially.
Okay.
He
And so
needs to atone, and he's going to do that by jumping into the pit behind him.
And rat
so you
goes in the
see
naughty hole.
you see this rat turns around, and you can see the look of awe in its eyes. This is, this biblical moment. He sees his God talking to him, and he slowly nods his head, and you hear, and he runs off the edge, and don't
the
even hear
biggest
a
look of
spat, "Do not
confusion on
pass
Arian's
go,"
face.
and he
Yeah.
jumped off.
Because Arian, you don't see anything.
I don't see anything. I just see
The
him
only
go,
one who
yes,
saw that.
master, and jumps clean off.
My God, did that rat just get messed? What did he see? What did he run from?
I'm too busy with the rat in
Ran
front of me to have
with the
seen that,
ferret.
probably.
Apologies. Yeah, sorry for leaving your side there, friend.
No, it's fine. It's over.
Hold the door. All right, and that's gonna be my turn.
Awesome.
That is with a
Alrighty.
second level spell.
Yeah, this caster is indeed, excuse me, up. And he, looking around, kind of surveying what's happening here. So let me double check something here. Ah, beautiful. So I was just double checking the range on something, and I'm pretty sure he is well within it, which he is. He clocks one of his guards just running and jumping off of a cliff, right, as one would. And he sees that you two are kind of grouped up around the door right there, and he's going to be casting Shatter on you. So I would like for the both of you to make a DC 17 Constitution saving throw for me.
Is that's gonna wisdom?
Constitution.
Constitution. That's right.
Wahoo.
Wow.
Damn.
Indeed.
Good lord.
Constituted. Sanguinet is constituted.
You are
He is indeed.
constituted, my guy. Okay, cool. So Sanguinet, you're gonna take 5 thunder damage. Arian, you're gonna be taking 10 thunder damage.
Yeah.
As everything begins to rumble and shake around you, almost like you're caught in the middle of a very dangerous thunderstorm. And he will scurry back a little bit, and you can see he begins kind of tampering with this magical energy behind him. And he will end his turn. So Leon, you are up with Arian on deck.
You can do that? What?
Yeah. I believe it's a right click. You draw it out, right click.
Yeah, sorry, I was muted. I was gonna do that. I'm gonna move right here in my turn. I'm gonna try to keep this area locked off in case he decides to move.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty, Arian, you are up with the last grunt on deck.
You fucking asshole. I'm going to think I need 2 sorcery points to get a second level spell slot back. So we are gonna come on. Do we try the What? Do we try the funny? Do we try the funny? Yeah, we'll try the funny.
We love the fun.
We're gonna chaos bolt him. The wizard.
All right.
17 to hit.
23 definitely hits. Yeah.
Oh, didn't get the funny, and the damage is bad. But we're gonna do that fire damage as fire damage.
All right, so he takes 6 fire damage.
And we're gonna... I guess I could just do that now. I'll bonus action burn my last sorcery point to just get that level 1 spell slot back, and end my turn.
Cool. All right, so you unleash this, this magical bolt of energy, and it just hits him in the back. He looks at you, scowls for a second, and gets back to doing whatever it is he may or may not be doing. So this last round is up. He's going to move forward. He's going to attempt to take a spear swing at Namindi. Does a 13 hit?
Wing.
He needs an 18.
Cool. I figured. And that will end his turn. So Namindi, you are up with the boss man on deck.
All right. After jumping over this spear sweep, he's going to use that momentum to land a punch. There's an 11 hit.
And 11 will not hit.
Okay. Well, then use the bonus punchy punch. How about a 16?
16 will hit.
And he will take max damage of 10. And that's pretty much it.
Alrighty, cool. Wow. So you are able to basically just launch that 16 hammer into him. He dies on the spot.
All right. Movement. I gotta try out this feature now that you've told me about it. Ooh. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna just keep here for now, though. Yeah. On to the big boy.
Alrighty, cool. So a big boy is up. He is no longer under the effects of a hold person. So he gonna look around, and he's probably gonna realize his guard's got that. That's there, but he's gonna probably just move over here, pick up a position, and he's going to shoot his own crossbow at you. Probably only one he could probably really see is, I'm gonna say, Arian.
I mean, he could see me too.
He could see you.
Established.
I imagine he sees the taller of the two of you, and he's going to go for what would be considered an easier shot. And that is going to be a critical hit. That is a natural 20.
I'm gonna silvery barbs that.
Silvery barbs.
As you should.
I'm not going to lie, I forgot you had that. Yep, that's a 4 on the die. He misses.
Let's go!
Beautiful silver.
Nice.
Let's go!
God damn it! You can't let me have one good roll, can you?
Nope.
No,
I
no, we
cannot.
can't.
Not against me, motherfucker.
You
No, no.
got somebody else, dipshit.
Not when I've got 3 HP, asshole.
Cool. But yeah, he's gonna see that happen. He's just not even gonna try for a second shot. God, that's just
He
depressing.
feels
Hi,
so
you're
upset.
up.
Get shit
with the-
on.
the
Get
person
shit
on
on.
deck. What? No,
Jesus.
don't do this. It's something mean to me.
Mine is gonna shift in.
Your ass.
The bullet.
So wild.
Me and Wraith are not letting this guy have shit right now, bro.
My man's taken 2 turns and missed an arrow. That's it.
He ain't done shit.
This is the leader. This is the guy.
You can tell he's probably more
Is he in?
proficient in melee combat.
Okay, so within 10 feet. Fuck, that's super unfortunate. Has the one in front, blocking Des in that room, has he taken any damage at all? This in here.
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
taking
I believe
15.
yes.
He's
taking
He's
15?
more than 15. He's taking 23.
Kill that guy.
Yeah, I'm 100% gonna put an arrow into that one.
Release Conrad out of his cage.
Yeah.
Release the paladin.
Fuck! This 14 hit.
A 14 will miss.
Oh, that's really sad.
I'm gonna give
Well,
you.
I tried.
Oh, can I see you actually? I don't
Why
think I
not with that
can.
wall?
Can I
I'm
see
still
you?
45 feet away.
It doesn't matter.
I-
I just need to be able to see you.
Yeah, I'm
The
gonna say
wall's in
probably
the way.
not. No.
Never mind then.
I would say if Hyde was like another 10 feet forward, you'd probably be able to see him, but just it's a little bit too far
Yeah.
back.
Oh well. no 20 for you.
Damn. All right, well, that's all I got. I will now definitely
Right,
move
yeah.
the fucking. I will definitely move the 10 feet forward. Now that I know.
I mean, hey, no reason not to, right?
Yeah, no reason
but
not
cool.
to.
These Vermin Guard are moving
Oh,
up.
I should have been thinking.
One, he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, he can make it. Let's go. All right. So we're going to have one attack going into Namindi. That's going to be a 19 on the die. So I believe that will
That
hit
hits.
regardless. And that's going to be a super casual 6 slashing damage.
All
As
right.
he just runs into you and just swings right into you. Barely clips like your arm or something, and just isn't able to get as much of an effect as he wants. We're going to have another attack going into Conrad. That is a natural 1, so that is going to miss.
Yay!
Alrighty, and that's them. So Conrad, you are up with Sanguinette on deck.
Mm,
I tried to release you, my friend. I apologize.
Release
it's
yourself.
okay. I hit the bad guy. I missed the bad guy. Oh no, I hit the bad.
With a 21, no, you absolutely
Miss.
hit the bad guy.
No, it doesn't.
Absolutely
I
hit the
can't.
bad guy.
I couldn't see what the dice was because my previous rolls were there. It looked like a, but I didn't see the rest of it.
Mm.
Oh,
Do you
he's
not
the
hit
worst.
clear?
Oh yeah, that is there. I don't. No, I'm not a smart man.
Sexy man, so it's okay.
I am gonna throw a. I need this guy to. Because I think I have him at 21, and I don't know if my two. So there's that, and there's that. Why did it roll another one? Oh, thanks.
That's going to be 19 damage.
Yikes.
It's 19. Oh, wrong one. Yeah. How do you cut this guy down?
So I dodge his attack, and as I come back up, like my sword already halved, I'm gonna cut him in half and slam my sword into the wall. The dust fall out when he drops in half.
Oh yeah.
Because this guy probably hasn't seen me yet. And as I'm walking out and freeing myself, I am going to drink potions with my side. Where did I put that son of a bitch? Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna drink this potion and get back a 7 HP.
Huge.
And then as I drink this potion, I'm gonna throw it off to the side, off down the pit. I'm gonna look at Big Spooky Man and raise my sword.
He definitely sees you. He notices you, and he looks
I
ready
can't-
for a rough and tumble. All right, so
I
Sanguinette,
hate
you are
these.
up with the caster on deck.
Okay, I'm gonna head up over here, just to get a little bit of distance between myself and Arian, and I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna throw a magic missile at Big Guy.
Magic missile at big guy. Cool.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll me some damage.
Will do. It's gonna be 12 force damage to him.
Well, huge. As these darts just hammer into him, you can tell he's like these little magical dents inside of his armor. I mean, he can definitely feel that.
Bink, bink, bink. But that's
All right, cool. So the caster is up, and he's basically going to be making, in essence, an Arcana check in order to do something with this magic. Which he will indeed get because that's going to be a 17 on the die.
Mm.
Plus his Arcana, he is able to do that.
So
So
Rebarb's
as you,
game. Just kidding. I don't have
Yeah.
to
You son of a bitch! Don't do this to me again.
Arion just looks at it and goes, "How about no?"
How about no?
But what you see happen is that this large flow of this magical energy up here, this vibrant, almost noxious green energy, begins flowing in such a way, and you notice that it shoots up into this large cavern that you guys are basically in,
Not
and
the
it makes this
narcotic.
large symbol on top of it. And you eventually hear what sounds like running footsteps and scurrying coming from the right side of the map, as he has effectively summoned another wave of reinforcements.
Okay.
Boop.
Oh Lord!
Oh Lord, they coming.
Kill the big guys.
And they'll basically get added into at the top of this next turn. Just
Okay.
to, yeah, they're basically still on their way, but at the start of next turn, this is where they'll come in at.
Understood.
Leon has now regretted his life choices immensely.
Yeah. If I can kill this thing in one turn, I'm gonna be coming down to help.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Kill the big
I'm just
guy.
making a jab and
Yeah.
a joke.
Dun, dun, dun.
So cool. All right. Leon, you are up with Arian on deck.
Cool. I'm going to move right up to. Oh fuck! There's two of them. I didn't even notice there's two of them because it's fucking dark as shit over here.
And then come help us
Don't
fight
tell
the
him
big
about
guys.
the third.
Yeah. No.
They're
I
not
am
here
going
yet, so if you wanna help
to.
me go ahead and start getting this guy dead.
Kill the
Yeah.
big guys. Or the big guys.
Yeah.
20.
He did a big
That's who we're here to kill. Specifically because we know the smaller ones are going to be a lot less interested in fighting if the big guys are dead.
Mm-hmm.
He did a big
Yeah. I'm gonna move onto that bridge right here. And then where's my crossbow? That's 80. I'm so dumb. That's 80. Actually, no, that's correct. I am going to place down my mace to use my crossbow on. We've been attacking this guy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys have done some damage to both of them.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and try to lob an arrow, for my crossbow, into this guy.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit.
Get his ass.
An 18 will indeed hit. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Cool.
Hit him with the dick.
9 damage. As he has finished the spell, Leon, you're able to move forward, and you just loose this crossbow bolt as it hits him in the back, and he turns around and has his attention basically solely focused on you guys now.
Cool. That ends my turn.
Awesome. All right, Arian, you are up with Namindi on deck.
Can't really cook too much here, but we still have a couple of ice knives that we can dish out here. So we're gonna drop one. I guess let's drop one on the guy that Conrad's about to fight. See if we can soften him up a little bit. That's gonna be a 19 to hit.
19 will indeed hit the big guy.
Yep, and I'll need a dexterity 14 saving throw from him. That is so unlucky, bro. That D6, the first D6 rolled, and the other D6 rolled off of it to a 1, and the D10 rolled off of it onto a 1 as well.
But yeah, that is going to be a 9 on the dex save, so he will not save that. So he's going to take a total of 8 damage.
Yes.
All right.
That's tough.
As you sling this ice knife into him, you can tell he kind of loses his momentum a little bit. Anything else, my lord?
That will be all.
Alrighty, Namindi, you are up with the big boss on deck.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
Starlight Step. If I use that, can he still attack me with opportunity?
No, because you're not moving away. That's basically a mini teleport for you. So I
Okay.
would say that no, he wouldn't get an opportunity attack.
That 30 is the teleport. And then I have 40 of movement speed, so 70 total, and that 65 gets me right there.
Yeah.
So.
Get his ass.
move on over there, baby.
Beat
Beat
him.
'em up.
And we're
Beat 'em
gonna
up.
punch.
Beat him up.
The 16 hit, good sir.
A 16 will hit.
All right, we're
So
gonna
he's not
throw some
very
damage.
well armored.
6 damage on the first punch.
Yep, big 6 damage. As you just swing
Alrighty.
this punch right into him. He's just scowling at you. You will die, Titan. What else you got?
See. I would also, instead of, well, no, I will just go ahead and do another unarmed attack. For now, and it's crit.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll double damage. Double damage die.
So first die is 5, and then how do I just roll a normal D4?
There's a little
Little
button
dice in
on
the
the
bottom
left.
corner.
side,
It's going to be a D6 for you, so, since it's
and then
your
you can
unarmed
just click a
strike.
Ah,
D6.
yes, it is D6. You were correct. I see the button now. Nice, thank you guys.
No problem.
Ready.
You can also, by the way, too, just for the future, when you're hovering over the little roll damage button in D&D Beyond, you can right-click on that, select crit damage, and then roll it too. It'll just do it
Ooh.
automatically.
I appreciate that.
Cool.
And I will add another necrotic on this. Why not?
Yeah, roll that over necrotic. Solid 7. Wow. As you were just hammering into this guy, you're throwing punches in places he didn't even know he fucking had. As you feel, like a couple of his ribs crack, probably tearing some joints. You're going to town on this guy, and he's definitely looking a lot worse for wear. Cool.
All right.
Alrighty, so the boss man is up with Hyde on deck. The boss man, I forget, Ice Knife is just minus 10 feet, right? Or is it half movement speed? It doesn't really make a difference what he's trying
Ice
to do,
Knife
but
is...
Neither, I believe.
Neither?
Very frost.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ah.
yeah, that's right, Frost. It's
And all the ice spells and shit.
Mhm.
So cool. He is going to move forward. He's going to take out his greatsword, and he's going to do a multi-attack against Conrad.
Yay.
That is going to be an 18 to hit and a 22 to hit.
I am gonna burn a charge. My one, he'll be.
Sorry, can you say that again? Your mic cutting out.
I'm gonna use a burn a charge of my bracers to raise my AC to 21, so he'll get one of those hits, not both.
Awesome. Cool. So he only one attack goes.
How
first
much
to
do we want
Drew.
this guy to do nothing?
Des, don't
How
forget
much
you have
do we-
a. Des,
That's
don't forget you have a
optimal.
+1 to the AC from my listing of the forge to you. You have it.
Yep,
applied.
I already have it added.
Cool.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Thanks for reminding
Alrighty.
me.
And you're going to take 15 points of slashing damage what this one attack would have been. You bring up your sword to counter. You notice you mistimed it slightly. You just charge your bracer, and this massive shield protrudes from it and blocks the first attack. But he's able to swing around so fast and cut into your side as that second attack goes in. And he will end his turn there. Hyde, you are up with the Vermingard on deck.
Well, first things first. Run away. I think I have
Yeah.
20. I think I have like 20-ish jumps, so I'll burn 10 feet of my move to leap over there. Let me double check. Yep. From there, I will probably try to ping the one that's on Conrad. That is the wrong character sheet.
No, Zon cannot ping that guy from that far away.
I was about to say I pulled something. I
No,
read
no.
Javelin of Lightning, and I thought Reckless, but then nope, fuck. Wrong character.
Reckless.
The Reckless attack is calling to me from
Don't
the
get me
closet
wrong,
with my
I
Green
would
Goblin
love-
mask.
Don't get me wrong, I'd love to have fucking level 12 Zon in this fight right now.
Level 12 Zon would have
Yeah.
eaten these Skaven.
Yeah,
Yeah.
level 12 Zon. Zon is just walking with Skaven on his claws as he's just leaping from spot to spot with them stuck.
Let me double check one. Actually, you know what? Yeah.
What
No,
class
I'll
is
say
it?
that for safety. I'll go ahead and I'll just shoot the one in front of Conrad.
Nice.
Roll to hit, baby.
Damn it, 16.
16 will miss.
Shiza.
As you can see, yeah, his armor is quite heavy. It's quite thick. As your arrow just barely chinks right off.
I was not made for open combat.
That
I'm
cause
gonna
an
keep moving.
avalanche in open combat.
I was gonna say. Cool. So this last Vermin Guard is up. He is going to move further towards Leon. He's going to take a swing. This could be a 17 that misses, I believe. Yes.
Yes, I'm also gonna sentinel the fuck out of that too.
Now go ahead. Yeah, roll the hit. Make that attack.
Cave his skull in.
That's a that's a one.
Hey,
Oh,
hey, way to
that
waste
was with a
one
crossbow,
on
not
a
your
sentinel.
mace.
That is true. The one on a sentinel.
Can I re-roll that?
I believe is your mace the same to hit? I don't think it
I
is.
doubt it.
Yeah.
Dex versus
I
strength.
Yeah, so that'd be different.
I'm gonna say you already rolled the die, so we're just gonna keep. It would be a 1 either way, even with a different modifier.
That's fair.
Fair.
So yeah. Cool. All right. So he will end his turn. Conrad, you are up, and then we'll be at the top of the turn order, and all of the other Gribblies will be coming in.
Conrad, are you making a melee attack?
I am absolutely making a melee
That's
attack.
crazy. You got a nat 20.
I got a nat
Man,
20.
that's so sick, isn't it?
So
Damn.
crazy.
Oh
my
I am
God.
going to divine smite and thunderous smite him.
As you should.
So
Paladin be upon ye.
so that's 1, 2. That is 3, 4. And that's 4 of these. And then that is 4 of these. Right? Am I mathing correctly? Hold on.
I have no idea.
No.
what you're talking about, brother.
I'm getting the DC. So when I double every dice, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I was wrong. That is 8 of these.
So like it'd be 4d6 for your great sword, and then depending on what level of divine smite you're using, which you've only got level 1, so it would just be 48. And
Yeah.
then
So
however
so
many-
yeah, I have 68s and no, it's not 68s. 8 d6s and 4 d8s.
Oh my
He
god.
needs to make a 13.
Why 8 d6s?
Because I have Thunderous Smite, that gets doubled to 4 from 2, and then my Greatsword is 2, so that gets doubled to 4.
Gotcha.
Yeah, big.
So,
fucking monkeys.
So he needs to make a 13 Strength save.
Damn it! That's another natural 1.
He is prone.
Damn.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Prone idiot.
He is
Mhm.
proned. But yeah, go ahead and roll all of that. Oh!
43 plus 5, so 48. 48 damage.
Disgusting.
Gosh
Ray has another one of those in his pocket too. It's crazy.
Christ.
Mhm.
As you
Mhm.
just swing
Unlucky.
up your great sword and bring it crashing down with this thunderous sound to it and this bright flash of divine light. Some of you would have mistaken this for lightning. This guy is looking hurt, severely mortal. Whoa, and he is laying there on the ground. You can tell he looks a little bit dazed by what the hell just happened to him.
As your bonus action, just kick him in the ribs. Just to show.
He's just kind of like, I got mollywopped. What the fuck was that?
Just
Bonus.
I'm gonna
I'd like to use
I'm
my
gonna
movement to
nudge my-
suplex that guy.
I would like to use my movement to now suplex this dude into the pit. Not tombstone this dude into the pit.
Oh shit.
Oh wait, no, hold on. Nah, power bomb is a better one. Fucking just hoist him up and just sit down and chuck him. That is gonna be it for me. Actually, I'm going to reposition, stepping over his body as he's there. and
Over
coming to
his
this side,
body.
Just step over.
Coming over to here.
Diabolical.
All right.
and then
Yeah,
gonna
he's
continue
this
to look
guy.
down upon him.
You just hear the. Everything hurts.
That's
Um,
the guy, huh?
yeah.
That's your guy, huh? Is this your
we-
king, huh? Is this your king?
We're at the top of the turn order. Everything on the right side of the map is here now, so it will be acting on its proper turn. I've got the 2 sets of Vermingard, the heavily armored ones, in different sets, just so I can keep them, in their proper spots. But we are starting off with Sanguinet with the caster on deck.
Wahoo!
Finish his ass.
He's
Sanguinet.
prone, so I'm gonna magic missile him instead of actually using attacks. Because
Smart.
I don't like disadvantage. Oh hey,
Don't?
would you look at that?
Oh, God.
15 force. And if that's enough to kill him, W.
I was gonna say, yeah. How do your magic missiles do this?
I think as he's going prone, I'm just gonna like 2 magic darts to his kneecaps to basically have him fall, and then let Conrad this is Sparta his ass like off the edge as the last dart just goes straight through his forehead as he's falling.
That is perfect. You will absolutely see Conrad take the opportunity to fucking full-blown kick this dude with everything he has.
Their king just got Dominus Gall. That's great.
Yeah,
It looked
Uh,
like-
But I'm from the legend.
And
And I become legend.
I'm gonna have all of these guys do wisdom saving throws to see if they are, well, I'm gonna say wisdom saving throws. If they basically failed the set DC, I'm gonna say that went pretty fucking hard, especially with that natural 20 doming that guy. The DC is probably gonna be, I'm gonna say, a 14 for them to stick around.
Okay.
14 plus to stick around. Anything below that, they will begin to flee. So I'm going to start with the grunts.
They did just walk in and see their king get absolutely
They did
bodied.
just see that. So the
Yeah.
grunts fail, and they begin running away. They will be spending the rest of this turn fleeing, unless something rallies them. Then we will go with the Vermingard. The Vermingard also fail. They will spend their turn fleeing, unless they are rallied. And the Rat Ogre is a natural 20. Okay, finally.
Silvery
somebody-
barbs.
Something positive for Connor. Something positive for Connor.
That's so fucking funny.
Alright.
So fucking funny.
Silvery barbs.
Psych, you're actually terrified. Get the fuck out of here.
Whoa,
You
get
say it's a
the-
19? Yeah, damn it.
Boo.
Advantage to. Who do you give advantage to?
Yeah, who got advantage?
Oh fuck.
Silver Barbs grants advantage.
No, Silvery Barbs, he means he re-rolls it.
Indeed. It
No,
also gives
yeah.
advantage to someone within 60
Target
feet
gets
of them.
disadvantage,
okay.
and then caster can give an ally advantage.
Well, who's got it, Brandon?
Shit.
Read your spells, spellcasters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely fuck.
Fuck power
Yeah,
kill
that's-
arrows. Just give me silvery barbs arrows.
Leon's got it.
Word.
Cool.
Just because he's next in the
Bonkosaurus.
turnover.
Alrighty then.
Bonk that nigga.
So the caster is, and I think he's going to spend his turn. He's gonna use spell slot, and he's going to, excuse me, Misty Step on away. 30. And he's going to spend an action in an attempt to rally his troops, which is basically just going to be essentially a persuasion check. And I'm going to say, since they're all fleeing and whatnot, it's going to be a DC 16 to rally them.
Can I give him the hinder action by yelling "You suck"?
There's no need. That's a natural 3 on the die. So
Can I point to Arion and do the silvery barbs, that
Comes
fucker?
really out of breath from.
I've been punching him pretty hard, so I might have hit his solar plexus.
Admitted, keep punching that guy.
Yeah.
Keep punching that guy.
So
I will
yeah,
be.
that will be his turn. Leon, you're up with Arian on deck.
Cool. I'm gonna thwack the guy in front of me.
What would advantage be upon you?
Do I roll with advantage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
22.
Nice.
Yes, a 22 will hit. Roll me some damage.
Cool. I'm also going to go ahead and do a funny with my helmet. Net a 1d4 plus 2 radiant damage to that. So this will be my normal damage. And then 4, 2, so 9 points total.
9 points total as you bring, quite literally, bring the hammer down, and just smash right into him. He obviously does not like getting hit with a mace, but he's still standing for the time being.
Weird.
Alright.
I'm gonna go ahead and move behind him.
You'd be able to skirt around. I'd say there's enough. It's at least 10 feet wide, so I'd say there's enough space for you to do that. That's fine.
Cool.
Cool. Alrighty.
That
Aaron,
ends my
you are
turn.
Up. Aaron, you are up with the Rat Ogre on deck.
Gonna Ray of Frost him. Just try and limit his movement speed a little bit. In case he decides he wants to try and run away.
Which one?
The wizard. It's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Yes, believe it or not,
For-
22 will hit.
For only 2 cold damage, but he will have 10 feet off his movement.
10 feet off his movement. Cool. Cool. Alrighty. Anything else, my lord?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to go fuck himself. I'm into my turn.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself, you prick.
This Rat Ogre is going to run.
Oh!
Over. And is going to have a couple of attacks go into Leon.
Sentinel! After he does his shit.
Okay,
I believe in you.
that's a natural 20 and an 18.
Okay, so the
I
20
don't
hits,
think
18
much
misses.
on the dice. Not adding bonuses.
Yeah. The 18 misses, the 20 hits, obviously.
Is that a dirty or a natural 20?
A natural 20.
Good lord, what
Said
is
it's
your
18 on the
AC?
die without modifier. What's the modifier?
The modifier is going to be a +6, so 24 or a 26.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can re-roll that, Connor. I'll burn mine.
Wait a minute.
Did that 20?
Oh wait, no, your
I
turn.
just had my
fucking
turn,
happened.
so yeah, I just have my turn, so I gotta hurry up.
Leo, what's your AC, by the way?
It's a 19.
Your AC's 19?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Not even. Brandon, why did you do this to me? Fine,
Oh, I
it's
really
fine.
wish I could
It's
have
3 on the dice. It turns into a 9. Are you happy?
Yes.
I'm ecstatic.
I would love for the flavor to be like, Ariel hits him with that, he stumbles and falls, looks at me, just looks into my helmet in like pitch black, and just sees like tiny like little glowing embers and just be like, what's up?
As Leon, you take 16 slashing damage from his claw arm.
And
Fair enough.
Namindy, your next attack will be with advantage.
Awesome.
Okay,
I will know
I'm about
the
to
day
go
that Connor
ham.
wants me to die, because he will give me silvery barbs arrows, so I will have one session to use them before I get destroyed by falling rocks.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so these guys have not been rallied, so they will spend their turn running away. 5, 10, 5, 30, and I guess 5, 10, 15, 25, and I'm gonna count that as 30. So that's it for those two. And Namidi, you are up with Hyde on deck.
We gonna punch?
Beat his ass!
Damn it. Flurry of blows.
Remember, your next attack is with advantage.
That's right, you're correct.
Oh, that is right.
So
That
that
first.
eight-
So
Yeah, that first. That
18
18
10.
will hit.
And then you add that flurry of blows.
Heard. First one, thanks for reminding me, because I completely forgot. 5 damage
Yeah,
on
go
that
ahead.
first attack.
5 damage on the first one into him.
Bailey, can you wait for 1
Alright, now we do the flurry of blows. A 16
A 16 will hit him,
and an 11.
and 11 will not.
Alright, so there's the damage on the 1, 7.
7, cool. As you're just
And
punching right into him, and he is not liking it at all.
so he's still alive.
Barely. He's like
Last
kind
hand of
wheezing.
harm. That's the last one I got.
How do you do it?
I actually had this planned out. So I use that wall next to me. I jump up, use the force from pushing off with my left foot, and I punch his ass into the chasm.
Man, we love this cat.
just a
Yes.
fucking double kick to
Chasm is
his
the
face,
MVP.
Send his ass off the map.
Yep.
As
You can
he
join
is
his brother.
flying off. And basically, what's going to happen now is this is going to basically be an impossible check for these guys to rally. They will have to attempt to do it anyways, just to keep it on to the fun side. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to publicly roll. So the
Box
one,
of Doom.
the one Vermin guard that is behind Leon. That's just he's gonna fail. Basically, a 19 or a 20, they'll stay.
Mm.
So cool. The rat ogre in front of Leon will flee. All of the grunts are already out the door.
God.
They are
All of the
so
grunts
gone.
just threw
They
themselves
weren't
into the
even
pits and
here.
killed
Oh, God.
themselves.
Two of them killed themselves in the name of their god, and the last two Vermin guard, all of them are fleeing. None of them are staying. They all wish to maybe live. And they begin to flee as you guys have successfully cleaned out the Skaven hold. As you notice that this is kind of like this ripple effect. You notice that that large magical symbol that was behind you guys that the caster was influencing and manipulating immediately kind of shrinks, and then you notice this large green shockwave shoot out from it, and it shakes and fucking rattles all of this makeshift town that they had. A lot of the scaffolding that some of you guys are standing on begins to shake and rumble, and you hear what sounds like this cacophonous, almost like a landslide. Something is so incredibly loud. It's all of the Skaven running away. Two of their strongest champions have been felled, and they are fleeing.
Word.
And I'm gonna say we're gonna call it here. Just because
Sounds
this is
good.
probably going to be a good place before we get into anything. But I would like to say you guys did incredibly well in that combat. Jesus Christ.
The rolls were insane.
Barbs.
I-
Barbs.
Hello to
Barbs.
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 Yeah.
Shout out to Wraith. You got a nat 20.
20. But yeah, and I would also like to say you guys level up to level 4.
Yeah.
Yay!
Wahoo. I'm gonna
So
roll
make
my
sure those changes are implemented before next session starts. Also, we might not be doing a normal session or a session at all in the next couple of weeks. I might be going in early for the next 2 weeks. I don't know yet. I'm gonna see if I can ask my boss today if I actually have to go in earlier or not.
Mhm.
I imagine it will probably be no, but assume it's going to be the regular time unless proven otherwise. But yeah,
Shit, I gotta remember how to level up. Fuck.
But you're gonna hit your go
Do I
to
have to-
builder icon in the top right. You're gonna click level and then 4.
Bet.
I was gonna choose a
Question about the most
feat.
annoying feat in the game, yes or no?
fuck it.
Dude. do you love me?
I'm just gonna take an ability.
It's
score
thematic
with
We
as
you.
hell.
love you enough to torture
Also,
you.
by the wording, my magic item works with it.
Does it?
Oh yeah, it does.
The sigh of defeat. Oh.
I cannot
I-
stop you. I
Oh
won't stop you,
no.
as it would be thematic as fuck.
Much obliged.
yes,
I won't
it
be. I didn't take silver barbs for a reason. I looked at
That's-
it and it called my name, but I didn't take it.
Yeah, like, dude, I get it.
Called my name.
There's a reason
Don't
that I
call it
saw
out,
that
don't bad it.
spell. I saw that spell for Wraith's old campaign when I was Belric, and I immediately said, "Hey, can I take this?" And he said, "Yeah, but don't be a dick." And I was like, "All right, bet."
I got a question for y'all. I can take 1 point into Dex and max it, but what should I focus the other ability score improvement on as a monk?
Constitution and Wisdom are your other two good stats.
Gotcha. My wisdom's at
more health.
18 and constitution's at 15.
Put your other point to con. 1 point
Con?
Dex, 1 point con. That'll get your con to 16.
I took an
Sweet.
ability score improvement. My constitution is now 18. My wisdom is now also 18. So I have
I will say
39
I've
health
made for
and
for
wisdom.
the squadron's sake, the streak of Sanguinet rolling nothing but 6s on his hit dice continues.
shit.
Savage Health Wizard, baby.
Uh,
It's not much,
So should I-
but it's more
It's
than
not much,
it could
but it's
be.
what it's worth.
Yeah, for real.
So
I-
remember, when it comes to rolling your hit die for leveling up, I do allow re-rollings of 1s and 2s. So if you roll a 1 or 2, re-roll it, just because I want your level ups to actually, kind of feel impactful when it comes to HP.
Yeah, I've got 39 total level health. So, yay.
40
Do I
total
want
health.
proficiency
Is it
in
12?
stealth? I'll do
Should
stealth.
I-
I got it.
So here's my question,
Like,
boys.